I had that. I said, oh my goodness, that these people have sold everything. They've sold our natural resources. They bring in Fulani to our land. They kill people on the ground. And now they want to take away our integrity, which will affect every Biafran. My people, we have to say, God forbid. Kenneth and his likes, I call them the white-collar criminals. You cannot sell our integrity. Biafrans, we must tell Kenneth that our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who is in solitary confinement for almost 3 years now, can compete. He is only there because he has refused to take peanuts. He has refused to subjugate himself, as Kenneth did and continues to do. Tell Kenneth that our Prime Minister, who resides in Finland, of course, Kenneth is older than the Prime Minister, that he is fighting, that he is competitive, but he wants freedom. Let us send a message to Kenneth and his likes that myself speaking, even as little as I am, boy, I am competitive. Let us tell Kenneth that the entire cabinet of the Biafra Republic government in exile, the men and women of the government, the de facto government, they are all competitive. And they compete with sense. It is that act of competitiveness that is making us not to subjugate ourselves and accept second class in our homeland. Someone should tell Kenneth that this Caucasian boy here, he is indeed from a very affluent family, the fortunate family. You don't have to be a New Yorker to know this family. Just do www.google.com. Tell Kenneth that Bruce is competitive because he is still fighting. Using him today, it is Bruce fighting. Kenneth should look at these eyes and tell us if he is not a fool, him and his cliques. Tell Kenneth that Biafrans are competitive globally. There's no place you go and you don't see Biafrans driving anything drivable. Economy, academia, politics, medicine, what have you. Kenneth is in Nollywood, politics, a white-collar criminal that siphons what belongs to the people. And he thinks that is being competitive. Tell Kenneth that these warriors, we can see what they have. They were competitive. They defeated Nigeria. And tell Kenneth that they developed the weaponry. Tell Kenneth that the world knows Biafra for our might. And you are never competitive unless you are mighty. Tell Kenneth that our current military, as we speak, are defeating Nigeria. We are competitive. Kenneth is our pointer to all those efulefus. Tell them we are indeed competitive. Tell Kenneth that these children who are innovating, creating, dreaming are all competitive. Mr. Kenneth and all the white-collar criminals in Nigeria, let us tell them that the only reason our people are not blossoming, our people in the homeland, is because of a country called Nigeria and this passport. Please let us send a message to Kenneth and his fellow white-collar criminals, because they may not even know. They may be thinking, wow, this giant of Africa. Someone should tell Kenneth that Nigerian passport ranked amongst the worst globally. Tell Kenneth that it is Nigeria that is keeping even his own village in darkness. Tell Kenneth that in 2024, his village does not have running water, does not have electricity. These are basic human necessities. Kenneth's village doesn't have it. Yet, he thinks that fighting for his freedom is maybe running away. Tell Kenneth that one of the multiple reasons we are living is this, that the country that Kenneth wants to belong to is a country that drops terrorism charges against, guess what? The number 4 terrorist group in the world, Mieti Allah, is internationally known as a terrorist group. Kenneth Okonkwo, a name that sounds like a Biafran name, wants to associate himself with a country that pardons terrorists. But that country incarcerates a freedom fighter. Have you ever had anything like this? It's only possible in Nigeria. Tell Kenneth that he has sold everything and he is allowed to sell his own integrity, but not ours. Let us send a message to him, all the governors, the senators, all the politicians, oh my God, all the traditional rulers that are tainted. Who again? All the Christian leaders that would not open their mouths to speak. Send a message to them. Send a message to even regular Biafrans that will go, oh, not my business, not my business. Send a message to them. Tell them we have to preserve us and we have to preserve our dignity, our integrity. So Biafrans, Let us tell Kenneth Okonkwo and his fellow white-collar criminals that being a servant to Fulani is not being competitive. My people, it is being foolish. We can even stretch it to being wicked. When you are foolish and wicked, the person is doomed. I hope that all these wicked and foolish white-collar criminals would not have descendants that behave like them. Tell them that Biafra military is outcompeting the Zoom military. And guess what? That is why Kenneth is making a fool of himself. The heat is too much. If I borrow from Hillary Clinton, she says, if you cannot stand the heat in the kitchen, you leave. Instead of Kenneth Okonkwo going to cast his vote in secret, if he has not casted, and zipping his trap, he came out and made a fool of himself. He doesn't even know that by him coming out to rant and saying all the nonsense that he said is giving himself out. He is just a point person. From him, the message gets to other people like him. So, dear friends, we must vote as individuals, or we vote en masse. We've seen them lining up. We do this to tell this man and his likes that we can compete. And when we do, we outcompete the opponent. Your vote gives the government, our government, your government, the power to create enabling environment for your creativity to come to light, for you to flourish, for your nation, Biafra, to flourish. So, Biafrans, we already know that Nigeria does not value our lives. It's a fact. Everyone knows it. Even Biafrans that are one Nigeria proponents, they know. Because they come on space, they complain about it. What do you want to do about it? Would you just complain? We said, hell no. Nigeria sends its military, its police, whatever force that they can use. They use it to kill Biafrans. Even now, it seems guns and bullets, not enough to kill Biafrans because our military has checkmated them and pushed them back. What are they doing? They've resorted to sending us vaccines that we did not approve. Are we gonna just sit and watch? The Biafra government is here to support. As the Nigerian government is supporting the headsmen in destroying your farms, killing you, taking over, the Biafra government is here to support you, but you must do your part. If we look around our homes, what do you see? Any good school? Hospital? Roads? Do you have fire stations? Boy, are your youths walking? Biafrans, do you think that it is okay for parents to even sell their lands, sell all the property they own, even stay hungry to train their children, and when they come out, they are unemployed. I don't think it's okay. The Biafra government, both in exile and in the homeland, don't think it's okay. Because all we see is rot, destitution, desperation, hunger, and death. That's the only thing the Nigerian government sends to Biafrans. But we cannot do like the one Nigerians that would just go out on space and complain. After complaining, they end it with, we got to pray. It's only prayer that will get us out of this. Tell them that it's a lie. Tell them that prayers will not get you out of this. When you pray with no work, it's just as useless. After you pray, you do the work. As you're doing the work, you are praying. Then you will have success. So you must vote in our Biafra self-referendum because, again, your vote gives your government, my government, our government, the power to protect all of us, protect our lives, protect our properties from headsmen and the Nigerian government. It is only the Biafra government that can protect you. So, Biafrans, your government, the Biafra Republic government in exile, brings you great news. What is that news? The independence of Biafra will be redeclared on December 2nd, 2024. So we urge you to continue to vote during these 3 days sit at home. You see fellow Biafrans voting, people in the homeland lining up to vote. We are thankful to our de facto government, all the electoral officers, and our military for getting out the vote. It is not easy. We thank you, Biafrans, for sitting at home, and we thank you for trooping out in your numbers to vote in our self-referendum. Again, it is only this Biafra government that can protect you. Let's shout out to Biafrans in the homeland. You can see them lining up happily. No one is snatching ballot boxes. No one is fighting. They are just happy to go out and vote. Let's keep voting. Kudos to you, Biafrans in the homeland. Biafrans in diaspora, it is a race. It's a race in the sense that the homeland is occupied. Even in the face of that occupation, facing the barrels of Nigeria gun, our brothers and sisters are voting. So if those of you in diaspora would say, oh, I don't know, don't worry, it will get better. We send enough money back home. They dig borehole. If that is what you are thinking, and you are believing that Fulani would one day stop killing and taking over our lands, then you want to leave your descendants in perpetual misery. Now is the time to vote to secure our freedom and better future for our descendants. So why must you vote? Many Biafrans know why they must vote, but some still haven't gotten it, like Kenneth Okonkwo and his fellow white-collar criminals. You know that every country is faced with internal political problems. No country is free of internal problems. And when you have a problem, just take yourself as a country and something is bugging you and you are hearing your neighbor screaming, you're gonna weigh your problem and that of your neighbor. Which one is greater? You must have that room to accommodate your neighbor before you run helping. So these countries will not leave their problems to come and fight for us. We Biafrans must tackle our own problems. Our main problem is that Fulani wants to eliminate everyone, take over the land. And we say no to that. We have to liberate ourselves. Your job, my job, we are all civilians. One way that we can do that is by voting. Your vote is your voice. It is a way of sending a loud and clear message to the world powers. So voting in this self-referendum is your civic responsibilities. And it is no less than whatever job that you're doing. It's going to take you a few minutes. For Biafrans in diaspora, you have access to the internet. Vote. Just take a leaf from Biafrans in the homeland and vote. Write your name in the annals of Biafra history. You will regret it if you do not vote. If you still need reasons why you must vote, know that if you don't, one day you will not go to school. Those of you that like to blow grammar, you won't have it because already you have Boko Haram in the zoo, who firmly believes that education is abominable. If you don't vote, you are giving them a voice. If you do not vote, you may one day be part of this statistic. We don't want you to be part of it. Vote so that we secure our lives and our land. Our people are now being sent to IDP, Okwama community. They were displaced. Have you ever wondered where they are? Some have died, and the rest in IDP. This is the gift that Nigeria government has gifted to the community. Today, we have Biafrans that will speak to the community in a language that they will understand. This is no longer a time when people are being begged to do that which they are supposed to do. It is only a tree that stands when the farmer comes with a machete to cut it down. A chicken runs, the goat runs. Even if the goat is tethered, as you are approaching, the goat is running. Even when they are about to slaughter, the goat is still struggling for life. Why would Biafrans just stand like trees? Never. Do you need more reasons to vote? In the north, Boko Haram, ISWAP, Mietiala, ISIS, even Taliban may be there, who knows? They are running wild. And they are eliminating some foolish Biafrans that are still serving the zoo. They even kill military commanders. But in all these, the Nigerian military, the Nigeria presidency, they do nothing. They rather support them. In fact, if any military officer dares to do anything contrary to supporting, he will either be killed, demoted, transferred, or bullied to silence. The Nigerian military would not go to the communities where Boko Haram is running rampage to destroy the communities. They don't. But in Biafra land, the Nigerian military will stage an ambush as a reason to come attack Biafrans. Biafrans, we need to vote them out. Your vote is your voice. Do you need more reasons? It wasn't long ago in Iguacha that this incident happened. There are a lot of things that are unprintable. If I bring them here, it may shut down our different channels. How much can you take? You have to sit at home and vote. If you still need more reasons, our leader has told you that all he wants from you is a referendum. He is sitting in that tiny room. 3 years, he is still asking for referendum. Thanks to our prime minister, our leader will get referendum. Whether Nigeria likes it or not, it doesn't really matter. So for those of you that will always tell us we love Onyendu, go and vote. He wants referendum. For those of you who always say, if Onyendu says it, I'm going to do it. Onyendu has asked you for referendum. For those of you who now will say that Onyendu is a saint, our prime minister is brutal, go and vote. The reason you have to vote is that when we give the prime minister about 50 million votes, he asked us for 20. And as you can see, the wave is telling us we will surpass 20. Give him 50 million votes, and the world will not just look the other way. Referendum is a means of peaceful exit. Go and speak. Your vote is your voice. We want you to vote. There is one way that we want you to vote, and that is voting yes. You vote yes to secure your life and property and to usher in peace, unity, equity, and progress. These will lay the foundation for unparalleled human and economic development. You vote yes to ensure that our leader, who was renditioned almost 3 years ago, still sitting in solitary confinement, will be released. As they release him, they will also release other Biafrans, your brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters, that are also incarcerated. Your vote is your voice. When you do that, you are expressing your heart's desires. Of course, we've seen some people vote no. For those people, there's nothing they can do. They voted. They cannot vote again because it's one man, one vote. For you who hasn't really voted, remember, you got to vote yes. But if you decide to vote no, that's your choice. But before you make that choice, it's important that you know that you are voting to remain in one Nigeria. And for your sufferings, no light, no running water, no hospital, no school, no road, no security. You are voting for that to continue. Your no vote also means that you've given Fulani the permission to come and kill you at the time of their chosen. And when they do, they take your land. The sad thing is, you may be supporting one Nigeria, but when Fulani kills you, Nigerian military and police, the Fulani installed governors, all the Fulani installed politicians will look the other way and will not even acknowledge that you've been attacked or killed. Take a look. These are properties belonging to Biafrans. Can someone give Lagos resident Biafrans a call? Biafrans that are resident in Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria other than Biafra land, tell them to get in here because they've been slumbering for a long time. They need to wake up. Just as properties are being destroyed for a nonsensical road, the government, after the destruction, realized that they have submarine cables that has the potential to risk the zoo internet connectivity and telecommunication infrastructure. You begin to ask yourself, was this intentional? You can answer yes to the question that is intentional because you have this stooge here, one of the most wicked individuals that wants to turn Biafra land into Bambiala land. He wants to be the kingmaker so that when he comes home, every other person will carry a plate, as it is the tradition in the northern Nigeria. He doesn't want self-sufficiency. He doesn't want his neighbors to not need a handout from him. He wants to subjugate everyone. As he is doing it, so are other politicians. You may also answer no to it and say, no, it was not intentional. Okay, I buy that too. Then, my people, if it wasn't intentional, do you know what it was? It's because the leaders are cowheads. That's where what you get when Fulani is in charge. They lack this. This is the type of people that Kenneth Okonkwo is associating himself with. People that cannot plan anything. All they do is they loot, they subjugate, they kill. We are Lagos-based Biafrans. We are Biafrans in diaspora within Nigeria. Biafrans, we need to send these brothers and sisters a message. Let us remind them that when government persecution becomes law, citizens' resistance becomes a duty. They are failing themselves. They are failing their families. Biafrans, tell them that coming to YouTube, Facebook, X, television, everywhere to cry. At the end of the crying, they are still a loser. There's no compensation for them and no consequences. Biafrans in diaspora within Nigeria whose properties are being destroyed and they still think they are Nigerians, they are failing themselves. Tell them that crying isn't gonna help. In fact, you know, when the buildings come down and they still have their lives and all their properties are gone, crying, do you know that it takes energy to cry? Yes, it does take energy to cry. So when you cry and you gain nothing from that crying, you've also lost energy. That is net loss. You can only be a foolish person to not gain anything from any activity that you've engaged in. So my brothers and sisters, let's tell Biafrans in Lagos and in other locations in Nigeria to execute the following action points. Pay attention. Tell them to vote in the ongoing Biafra self-referendum. We need to see that Biafrans in Lagos are voting. We need to see that Biafrans in Abuja, Kanu, Kaduna, Katsina, Nasarawa, Bauchi, Sokoto, Kaduna, Plateau, all over the zoo. We need to see numbers. Tell these Biafrans who are living in Nigeria to join forces with Bigins. Join forces in all ramifications of the word, join forces. That means you vote. That means you spread the gospel. That means you help people to vote. That means you also sit at home when we call for sit at home. They can do all these openly or anonymously. The good news is, if they listen to us and take these actions, their sorrows will come to light. And once it comes to light, it will end. And Biafra government will speak about it, and we get our nation where nobody is going to destroy anything that belongs to you. So, my fellow citizens, Bigins cabinet, the de facto government cabinet, the Biafra military, and the Prime Minister, let us sit back and listen to the different messages of encouragement and hope because gallant Biafrans are sending fellow Biafrans in homeland and abroad messages in the different Biafra dialects. So let's listen. Let us take notes. Let us act. Let us vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. So, Minister Sonny.
Yes, my minister.
Okay. Do you want to be calling people so that they speak, or do you want me to be calling them?
You call according to your schedule. So whatever you tell me to play, I'll bring it up. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Fellow citizens, it is my honor to call Madam Bridget Mwajie. Bridget will speak to us using Anioma dialect. Bridget, the mic is yours.
Thank you so much. What a powerful speech, my sister. Biko no, ụmụ anyị ọma, ndị ọma, ndị ọma, ekene m onye ọbụla, ndị mụnne, ndị nne m, ndị nna m, a na-ekene onye ọbụla, ndị eze niile dị na Anioma, ana m ekene unu, ndị diọkpa niile nọ na Anioma, ana m ekene unu, ndị eze ndị ọzọ, anyị na-ekene unu, ndị ogbueshi, asị m na ogbueshi nụ, ndị ogbuenyi, anyị kene unu, ndị okenye niile nọ na Anioma, ekene m unu, ụmụ nwanyị, asị m na ọmụọ m nuo, asị m na ogene nuo, asị m na onoyi nuo, biko nụ, nke onye na-eri ya kweri. Taa anyị na-abịa gwa n'okwu maka Biafran self-referendum. Biko nụ, taa bụ ife anyị bịa kpa anyị. Ihe ọnụ biko pụtabanụ unu tụnye akwụkwọ for Biafra self-referendum. Pụtanụ unu ncha, pụtanụ ka unu zuo oke, pụtanụ ka unu tụnye akwụkwọ. Ife niile prọfesọ kwụ kịta bụ ka unu pụta, ka unu gosi na unu sọpọt ife anyị na-eme. Biko pụtanụ, ụmụ nwanne m, udo ka anyị chọ, were na udo pụta ka unu jee tụnye akwụkwọ for self-referendum. Biko asị na ehukwa nwa mmiri ọnụ ọgba ụfụfụ wa ka anyị ga-eji wee jege kwudo ndị gọọmenti of Nigeria si na unu nchekwugo, anyị nchekwutarigo ka anyị pụọ. Ụfụfụ wa ka anyị ga-eje kwudo ndị United Nations wee gwawa na anyị zuru ka o mee, na anyị agbazugo ka onye enye obodo anyị ka anyị pụọ. So biko nụ pụtanụ Biafran self-referendum, pụtanụ n'ugwu, so that na ha tụnyasịa ọbụna nke ndị Anioma kasị nke obodo niile dị n'ime Biafra land. Biko nụ ụmụ nwanne m, biko nụ ụmụ nwanne m, pụtanụ ka anyị dozie obodo anyị, pụtanụ na anyị nweta obodo anyị na ọ ga-ama mma, ka anyị were ife Chukwu nye anyị wee dozie onwe anyị. A sị na eze onye Ugbo ụlọ aka wee zozie onwe, ka anyị zozie onwe anyị ka obodo anyị maa mma, ka obodo anyị ka mma karịa obodo oyibo. Ife niile prọfesọ kwuwọtata unu ncha anụ ga, anyị ga-enwe ụlọ ọgwụ, anyị ga-enwe mmiri, anyị ga-enwe ụlọ akwụkwọ, ụmụ anyị ga na-alụ ọlụ. Mana ọkwa m unu pụta, ọkwa m unu kwete. Biko pụtanụ, jenu ga-atụnye akwụkwọ, maka unu tụnye akwụkwọ, anyị nweta ife anyị na-achọ, ọ ga-adịrị ya mma, ọ ga-adịla ezinụlọ ngịwa mma, ọ ga-adịla ụmụ ya mma, ọ ga-adịla ụmụ ya mma, ọ ga-adịazila obodo anyị mma. Biko nụ pụtanụ, jeenụ ga-atụnye akwụkwọ, pụlụnụ igbidigba, anyị kwụnụ n'azụ. Biko nụ ụmụ nwanne m, ndị Anioma niile, ebe onye ọbụla nọ ya pụtaba. Biko nụ, ofu nwanne anyị nwoke zinyekwa ozi ka o wee tinye n'ife njewa oge kwu, so na ọ bụrụ na unu gee ntị, biko na oziwo na anyị ga-akpọ ya bụ ozi ka unu ghọta. Chukwu gozie unu, biko nụ pụtanụ na anyị nọ n'ebe. Biko nụ, Chukwu gozie onye ọbụla, nọdụ n'ọfụma. Daalụnụ sọ, daalụnụ, Chukwu gozie unu.
Dalo, dalo. Minister Sonny, Bridget's audio.
All right, let me get it.
As the minister is getting the audio, please, Honorable Bright, be ready for your speech.
Acknowledge, Professor.
Ndị ụmụnne ọma, ndị be anyị, ndị Asaba, ndị La, ndị Igbozo, ndị akwụkwọ Igbo, ndị Ọkpanam, ndị Iselukwu, ndị Ọgwashukwu, ndị Ọbịọ, Obulukwu, ndị Ọbọmkpa, ndị Nkwuzu, ndị Ndokwa, ndị Kwale, amarị onye ọbụla pụtanụ n'igwe ka eme maka referendum anyị na-atụ kịta. Ekwekwanụ mmadụ na-anọkọ na mmiri ncha baa n'anya, ekwekwanụ ka ncha baa ndị be anyị n'anya. Amekenekwunu ndị ụmụ nwaanyị anyị ọmakwụnụ, ndị Kenya ogbueshinu, ogbuenyinu, osoderi ajenu, otofenu, nke ọbụbụ ekene na oritenu, mana amarị ọnụ ebe ọbụla nọ pụtanụ n'igwe n'oge lụga anyị ga-eji were onwe anyị. Ka ọbabụ nke ka asụ anyị bụ ịnụ ọgwụ, ịnụ agha anyị nụ agha mbụ wagbagbu anyị iru na Asaba, wagbagbu anyị na Asaba, mefe ọnụchọkwa kwa agbagbu anyị ọzọ. Nke abụọzi nke mgbegbu, nke abụọzi nke anyị ga-eji were aka anyị si na anyị achọghazi anyị achọghazi Naijiria. Anyị chọ BIAFRA, anyị chọ nwere onwe anyị. Amarịọ ndị Aniọma, biko nụ ndị Aniọma ebe ọbụla nọ pụtanụ n'igwe, pụtanụ, ndị Ikeyi, ndị Diọkpa, ndị Ogbuenyi, ndị Ogbueshi, ndị Ọkpala, amarịọ nụ, biko na amarịọ nụ, pụtanụ. Oge lugokwa amarịọ nụ, biko ekwekwa ka ofele mee anyị, ka ọ pụtazi na wasị na ndị Aniọma nwere ife ndị Aniọma mara eme. Ekwekwa ka ofele mee anyị. Daalụnụ, pụtanụ n'igwe. Referendum na-aga kịta na onye ọbụla na-atụ akwụkwọ. Steeti iche iche na BIAFRA land na-atụ akwụkwọ kịta na onye ọbụla anyị na-agagharị na-atụ akwụkwọ. So n'ụwa je ga-eso atụ akwụkwọ, onye ọbụla pụta n'oge lugo. Onwezi ife ọzọ ji anyị ji so onwe anyị. Nwanne anyị nwoke bụ PM alụsịgo nke ọ ga-alụ, Nnamdị Kanụ Director alụsịgo nke ọ ga-alụ. Ụnụ mana ọ nọfụ n'ebe na-atanye anyị afụfụ. Anyị na onwe anyị ka anyị mekwa nke elu anyị, ya ka anyị ji arịọ ọnụ pụta nụ ka anyị tụọ akwụkwọ ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Daalụnụ, amasịnụ, daalụnụ. Mụwa bụ onye Aniọma, amasịnụ, daalụnụ.
Thank you, Sister Bridget.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
honored. Thank you.
All right, we call on Honorable Bright Osai, who will use Ika dialect of Biafra to talk to us. After that, we will also listen to Ika messages from the homeland. Minister Sunny, after Bright, it would be the messages from Bright. Bright, you take the mic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my Professor Choma Nwakoma. Thank you so very much for what you and your team are doing. I salute all the Biafra Republic government and exile cabinet and the ministers of information and the media, and of course our Prime Minister, Urobo Isoko, they call him Agbadagburu, but we they call him Okweme. That's Otoknadu. That's what Ndeka Akbo, Prime Minister. Thank you so very much, Prime Minister, for what you are doing for our people. Are very happy. They love you so much from the casted government. They speak of you a lot, pleasantly. Ndeka me went on work bo Osai Onyamechi Bright Rekwokutan. Before you become him Janetan, Mbozo Kulego Ndeka Lechan, boy will on Ndeka Ndioma, Ayase. No reconoma. Onukoko me Ugbofifio. Any day carry me Biafran Republic government and Biatane when on Ozioma, Nozi Agamihu. Ndi koba Ogbefi Ogbeworone. Ndi koba Ayase man neni. Me wonoro. Me Bright we had no Ozioma Gaime Biafra. Lala. But tupu enya baime ohoma nke before enya kowa ihe kosa na ihe Biafra anyị ka marigo ihe Biafra wole ihe wole happen eletu so ozioma ni arikemeke mkpa so nnesi ndị nne lielieni anya sini man neni ndị abavụ ndị ọwa ndị ụmụnede ndị akụmazụ ụmụọcha ndị ekukwu agbọ ndị gbake asị no me onwe no Osai Bright ro we ha no Ozioma nketan aga ime Biafra Republic government ya ha so maka ihe ri mani ila alian ri under attack wuruwuru le nsogburi malian oge kikene wona so ihe ndị na-wele ihe ndị riemeni anyị nọsị na werilele ekere oge gị leba ihe rime lalien anyị na-ahụ ala ihe rime elime alien especially elime alika le elime ihe na-wekpo Nigeria as a whole so anyị na-ahụ ana ihe rime bahụ na elekere ihe our land is under attack. When the formula work on the Fulani, so a quick go and qua. On a man again, Luaga Magidon, Laga Godomigodo, Nde Abavo, Yawo, on a Luaga Godomigodo, Mohma. So on a manio, a kerry Pugi, Irime, Ogona area law, Le Inheri Many men Nigeria, Le Wayole, all I were to. I am money again the Arabo Gabia, I am money again the Portuguese Gabia, I am money again the Greek Gabia, I am money again the Kwakba, in the French, and the Britain Gabia, before in here ran work Bob Nigeria, a Gabaha. Since Nigeria Nabiale, when again, when Alamihu, when again, Mudo, when again, Gamway, Jolemway, no Jola, or not power, no one, when again, then again, Igime. So, Kagikenona, a new mweka, me ale Biafra, why not say? Ono nyahakwe gen Franco Pigo, ego gi jeme aligbo. Ebono akpon aligbo tane, makala yin le chane won di igbo, but when they apwane, as well as when di igbo. But ebahon by the way. Before Tupuni Franco Pigo, Ara Ale Baesa, travel jeme aligbo. Ono we jene ekokwo wakbo ndi akan where they again the Nigerian ogimela wagerendo where they in here remember ahụ ihe wakpo Biafra ya rimekukwa ahụ anọnụ kpupu ekwukwo nkasaka gwono nọnụ jenkinwazụ jeda achọ ime mkpughe ime ihe ekpeti onyinyo wegi elekpo ihe megosini ege mbụ ije bahụ ya hụ ani iru bahụ mapụ Biafra rime. But when they are important, it wants a ball like from Biafra. Like I say, we're walking away. Like I say, like I said, Bagadala Kowe. You know, Kehan, Maka Indian de Olea, Ejihan de Biafra, in Nigeria, where gave we were from Biafra. So that Niga be money, a bengalala, a lily chani remove one. ndị ha lechara ike azụ eshi ebue n'ọpụ ha ya hụ ndị ebu akpọ your root. So nchọ na nkọwa n'ọnụ ihe na-ekere so ọnụzọ ghọta ihe enyiri imele ihe a na-egere agbọsọ Biafra. Then onwe ihe wakpọ ntụeni nke ndị Biafra, ntụyeka nke ndị Biafra, ndị ha esi ibi eka nke ndị Biafra ya fụ ndị bụ akpọ election, ndị ọcha akpọ election. So ihe wakpa elime iwu ihe irime ihe iwu nke ndị ụwa ile ya fụ akpọ international law self referendum. So kill self referendum ịtụyeka ma kelee ale ya efe ale ọnụ uri ishi ọnụ gị ya odisi mbi elu obibi ọnụ uri ime oshi anyị nwezi n'isi ọnụ chọ n'ọnụ bi ezigbo elu, ọnụ chọ n'ọnụ bi elu agamihu, ọnụ chọ n'ọnụ bi elu fọmene onwe na onye ka apụ osi na ya weze ihe elejede atụ na nzu efe mba ịtụweka referendum iweghe ezigbo ọkịkị iweghe ọkịkị ọ na-emele ihe elechari iri mee ime obodo, ihe elechari iri ezilụlọ, ihe elechari nwụọ ihe elechari wofu makale onye ọbụla ilewe mmụ ụgha ha n'okpogho nwee ebibi ofu nwụọ ya ihe ndị bụ akpọ value wenwe everybody ihe ndị lecharịrị ala ahụ nwe the same value, enwewe the same love. Abụwe asawe ka arụ together enwewe ịhụnanya ime nwewe asawe ka bieluwe arụ gbama maka na ekime arụ mma. Ihe anyị giri ememe n'ise referendum maka mma nke ki maka na eki ka arị mma. So ufirile na eki zọrị mma ya anyị giri si referendum ndị ka wecha ndị ka chọ referendum ndị ka like referendum ndị ka latụye ihe lecha latụye. So o mere ihe ka etuye ime referendum la ila erenwo agha kiken ya chọka ịdọ ya latụye ka nkọdọ gbana ya ikasaka gị otu aka gị kie tuye ya afọ akpọ phone ikasaka gị your computer get to press a type just day to her megogo Biafran Republic government in exile. You can hold different information from there. Ya pay Biafran Republic government in exile. She ya hold bosi referendum ya pay bound. Then you can also be able to donate ya ibu kerego gi menkwame gitokwama izo saka ngwe hen racho ya pay bound. Then information ile cho where the channel ile bound. So omili chezigbo bibi ya hụ ndị ọcha akpọ better life, omili chukbe ya hụ akpọ electricity na energy, omili chọ ni mmanụ eri alien ya hụ ndị ọcha akpọ mineral resources no mele enyi ya control enyi ege arụ na alien arụ na-enwe ya hụ ndị bụ akpọ economic development ya mara na ihe ndị na ya hụ Biafra ịchọ n'owe ele alien. So ndị ka ebele ọbụla ndị iche ndị ka ọba nsọnụ ishe gwara ni ebe ọlọnụ n'ụlọ ya nụ efam tana na ya nụ ihe nleku tana nsọnụ le ọnụ anwaka ọnụ gwe saka gontin ye nkọwa nọ tana but ihe kachara mkpa one enyi le wegba meka maka na ekize ọrịa ndị ka mma turu Biafra maka Biafra ekikarị ndị ka mma. So n'ụlọ akpami ndị laki ọkịka iri ime Ika steeti na akpami Dr. Godswill Florence ndị itwe. So nọọsụ chukwu ya ihe n'ọnụ ka ya nọ n'ọnụ ọnụ ụdị gwa ndị iwe gwa ndị nne ile na dị ihe ri ala ehike ọrụ na ele ọrụ ya ofuso. So enzo wegbameka enzo saka ya ndị Biafra Republic Government ka wezọ ga ihu Biafra Republic Government ga ihu ndị ka ga ihu then Biafra ga ihu ndị je mugbo ya asa ndị karịzi eju ugbo maka ndị Fulani terrorist iri mugbo kidnap ha arenwa just kidnap nwa nwere ọzọ ndị ha tan were ibu na eyuzo ndị court omele enwewe future enwewe purpose ile egbu ndị ha. so ndị ka bọọlụ renwe kọtụ ọnụ omelọnụ ka agba ime goolu na-eye ọnụ agba tụfu nọ n'oge ihe igbo Nigeria wu igbo even ihe Nigeria ihe fa Nigeria kọwa wu igbo because Nigeria has eka igbo bịa so nga be gbuko ke ndị munem le ndị na-eje iri ime ọgwụ ata na ịghara ekwu nesi nwa na ya ihe nwe nọ tani but nwe ọnụ hụ ozi ga ala Biafra bịa so ozi na ozi here mkpa nnọsị mkpọ ya so that onye ọkịkịrị aka dị mee ọgwa na eritan wakpo Prọfesọ Chioma ọzọ nụ ihe ndị okwu ndị ka iweghe na Biafra oweghetan so n'ọrụkọnụ ma ndị ka ya sị so mkpọ ilile na enugwu ofu ọrịa bụọ mkpofu akpọzi hụ bụ enụzi ahụ ekere anyị le gị ama mma ndị ka mma mmanụ.
Thank you very much. Minister Sonny, one of the cars audio, please.
Thank you very much, Professor, and everybody in the house. I just hand over to you, Professor. Ndị ka nọle okwe kọwatan, so nọrọ ka ne Biafran government ma.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Karema orina nyile onye lezere o kandi okeke kandi weri ake ndege oga kika nesi osolobwe chukwu abịa ma ya gozi onye owule ozi anyị nke kike na ụbaini okwu nke Biafra okeke Biafra oga kike ọgbagirile ibe niile wele bụkwa okeka biche ọdụ enye ndị ka na enye hụ ebiche ka bete enye ekebiche gwa ka ọhụma oge kika na nwere ihe ari eme ketega February bịa were nwa atụye okpokoro nọ na atụye nke hụ meni elu ka akụrụ line ịbịa ahụ egiwele ka fon ọ kọmputa rie gị atụye n'ihe ihe hụ wee chọnwe ka yo chọ ebu ndị ri asa ka arụ hien ịmalika ọkwa arụ bete oke reka ka ịdọmekacha onye ole atụghị okpokoro ni maka na ahụ anị ya kwe ka ekusi ndị Biafra ewere enwewe anị kwe ka na owere enwewe ama mgbe ikpeazụ because onwe ndị lesi na alem onye Biafra ka onye Nigeria ka ewo ama Nigeria ahụ nwere onwe ka n'ihi karị mma ọrịna nyile oge chikanye na-ekele ndị okeke le ndị were ake ikpoho likanye ndị ri aleka lemwe karịsome ozi ichiche eri oge keke na agwụ nọ n'elu Nigeria ọkarịgwa ka ya hụghị menwane hụnụ esi Biafra ọrụnwa agha ihu karị ka iri iro awụlelewa ndị nwoke nwa obodole iri ichiche erimale Biafra into 40 states. Ekawo, one of them, Weke, Leka as a state. Oga kika ni mona, referendum where actually hozo meme, Urugwoko ale. So onwa November, longwa December 2nd, yakwake made the declaration of Biafra. Eweri we go ho. So oga ni wari ario, wari ejo kakina boy hale, where the beer kabiye kokwo. Na ima hụzọ anyị ndị ka na-epụ ọhụma bụ ka biche kwuo si na eziokwu achọ na iwere enweghị ka ikpogho kika ka ndị ma agụnị ka ndị ma lenego onye ọwụle ọfụ n'ọrụ ihe wechọ efanyị le ọhọkụ ege mwe ọnwa wee mwe na ahwa wee mwe wee nwee elehụ iguwe bie n'ihe eka akwụkwọ ọnwa elehụ ya ejemeda akụrụ line ebelebele rele pụhane ka village obolerele ka ndị rimugbo ka ndị ri ụlọ ọrụ arịasị onye ọbụla ya wefu ka debie akwụkwọ nọma hụzọ ruo nọma sọ wụne ndị ka apụ achanye ọhụma oge kiken achọ ndị ka akpa azụ dodo pụọ na ile hụzọ bụ ka biche ọrụ osologbo anọ onye ọbụla ise
Thank you very much. Princess Odognohe. We will have Princess Odognohe speak to us in Esan Igodomigodo language, and there will be audios that will follow. Princess. Unmute yourself, Princess.
We cannot hear you. You're still muted.
You are still muted. Yes. Can you speak? Yeah.
You are hearing me now?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Go. Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Princess Odohunoji. I thank you, everybody. I thank our Prime Minister, Michuko Kikabiama, bless him for all the whole work that he is doing for Biafra and everybody. He said, Esa oye, oye. Igodomigodo oye, oye. Metuok biawe san, metuok owe san, metuok biawe igodomigodo land. Menomono seva, Princess Odohunoje. Ebe zeni mi adav dagbare, ukbede nere na donne vata, oegi referendum, ni maho ni malu na, vote Biafra land. Wahwe awowo, any referendum na gmoreweja, ni ma vote, because sisi mara vote, na rekuma kubegwi Nigeria mahi, emi soso was, babadag emi soso no dagbare wo, oleze, ne, ina di kano, darive, iha, ukbedene na ania, eda duamu, ve, ewo na ewo ejo travel asha, wahwe awowo, eka igodomigodo, ibiesa, waja panomutia, na vote ni referendum, osi Biafra. Na vote, because ever since then, we not one. Eda gbema kegbe miema kegbe. Evi no se no bla hema. Resources no se no bla hema. Oru nye eki lobe no sema. Eki rete gbe no sele. Mano moto. Maba miema ni Biafra. Maba miere lu. Ukumi ekumasa. Eva di manwareve otono sema. Ere ki gbema kegbe miema kegbe. Oleze na Prime Minister that dagbare beki due ina di kano muwega. Oleze ne osano blood that yeri Prime Minister dagbare ma no mudia noki uweni referendum sana. Oleze ni marveja da kukugbe ukpede nelena. Ni madota mawa ota igodomigodo Biafra land. Ni mawe ni mado vote. Ejo kwe ayewo tesan. Ejo kwe ayewo tesan. Eji were aje. Ebare voti ye no godo voti. Ni referendum. Ni mami egbeda fuma rewote wono sewa. Ni fula ni agbema miewa kegbe. Ni ma agwe aso ne adom sifo le gama wa. Hie rabo. Ne adom miewa oto no si Biafra. Wangwe agwogo. Wajima voti. Ni referendum. Was otono sema Biafra land. Bahwea ni marweja kpalo. Bage besunu ni aba yesabo ye deba ni vale. Omo akomo asabo zigo remoji hospital. Oku ahabie ogayo operation halu igwe ribo ordinary type fever. Okigbe ibio okigbomo. I have operation the same thing. But when Biafra freedom avai, even no diario man yasunu, e when mara nye whatever e boy when I boy bora and I will not say area otono semadia because any the rejani mamo no heke ni mare negbema eda miemare eki miemai eda ha fade we whether rifulani eda mo ewo toma eda mo ewo no semafie obawobo nereveja ne kukokugbe eda kugbe arojama imono sema da ki you know be Mediterranean Sea imono sema eda ki you know what tede eda ki regbe no se regbagbile eda ki ruemi no wa keke eda he so we cut it oh ba hu agwogo wi aba egbonugwe inene aba enije ba hu aba vote ni referendum no si Biafra ba vote ni referendum no si Biafra because i Biafra vai o jaye riwoni ma yele ibi madwa regbe no se regbe re dwe ki o yawe ebo bebe ekili Africa countries so e don serve Europe ye diario ba hu agwo igodo Biafra land ba di marwe jangu ni ma vote ba hu ma ya sit at home through the ma dibuwa because of ne remu na the cano ne remu owega because in the cano NSC or one of viable bonus and Nemi na me lota bono sewa o ezeni na the cano that dagbari o ezemeda vivania o ta godo Biafra land Eden state ba gwe agwogo ba di makbalo na vote ni referendum no sewa so that ni ma mejima da gogo ni mie fa mejo da vai no rupa no si Biafra ne re no si Biafra no mejo na namabuwa so that ni Fulani agbe ma ne eko ba hema ni Fulani gbe ya ba hu agwogo na mie evi ne okona ba koni ne ko ne mi ale ba hu ya waji ma vote ni referendum no sewa wa bilu obi o wa bilu aba nene ba hu ya ba hokpuru no sewa ni moreso imoro jago tebo ebo ma wa ye gwale no jani ma hona tono sewa Biafra land no lori eni rebe janse ma dada gbami ba je sani wan wa biru so bo de power.
Thank you very much. Minister Sunny, you got the audio.
Fẹ́mi wa mo èmi yóò tó yàrá ìkéré mẹ́gbọ́ wa lọ o anagbèrò Biafra safe referendum ìmàgbèrò lọ kí ìvote mà kéré máa vote anagbèrò referendum Biafra safe referendum 2024 ọ̀rùbárẹ̀ nà kéré ọ̀ya kpọ̀bọ̀ yọ ebe nà vote eme èso wọ èyí oto náà tẹ̀ máa lé n'egbe wa yala emali ege yọwọ uye ọsọ iga na tsemani yọ uma emoli kanya gbiome emigraso Oduduwa bari na vote Biafra self referendum 2024 na gbọdọ vote ma vote na gbọ megbe wa ayọmẹgbẹ wa ma vote ma he vote yala wa go itemani yo ma eya ikanye bare megbe wa ke ifo yala 1000 naira ya reki ilita lo pa igari wo roba 4000 to 5000 roba lo pa gbiome eme tutu ege so odu wabare Biafra de facto government in Eza Egoma Biafra Republic government in Eza Egoma yala state night sema loki atema igodo state of Biafra so makere ma vote na mi me makere po ovare eche ilai ebi makere o sneba ore oyama ite
There's another one, right?
Yeah.
where me worry where do me do tamiwa wege wa la wo wa do kiri wa vote referendum on Biafra 2024 and they only passport or someone na revive on the zoo na re and they roya iga gbe ize ga gbe fuel ga emiri ga àwọn sabore dey mi so ewege every time I vote where vote zoo we one vote all the winner king and every year maybe change to the better right instead change to the worst school I want support I like school I advise school akimi when I know win reward iwena eriwo ebe eriwo everything ga gbe edede are gboliwa fia oroze the only solution the only hope I want or this Biafra referendum and when na dokire you mass na do vote Biafra referendum and only passport or someone na revive on the zoo government na referee and they oyagbugbe roya for no just reason okay other no roya or one yani efo since I read one till now yani efo ramdo okwesa omesa na dokiri na do votes and they don't now future someone or now hope or someone or now pa or a savior or someone na do vote referendum. This is our only hope. So that ono yani nari no full. Wazeri. One do wazeri every time. Amen. Ma dokere we must na do vote referendum 2024. Biafra in exile. Or the only hope. Or the only hope to freedom. Or the last hope and more. Let us all come out in mass. Now vote, register, vote referendum, Biafra in exile. Also, no barrepa wariwe o. Enemies and repa wariwe o. Ise, wabiru, ise.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Princess. All right, so now we want to hear from our Robo Isoko family. Madam Enoho, you take the stage. Enoho, are you here? Or has the internet kicked her out? Enoho, are you here? All right, while we wait for her, let's have Madam Helen Peters.
Okay, I'm here now. I'm here.
All right, Enoho, take the mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, take the mic.
Okay. Okay. Good evening from my end. Hope I'm audible. My network is a bit shaky. I want to thank you, Professor Chioma, and everyone here, the ministers, and of course, the Prime Minister. Robo Isoko Wado, Koigeni Wado, Koesan Wado, Eko Wen Wado, Tana Megonota, Data Bwebo, Megonota by Biafra. si the vo atari ne Yoruba BIAFRA re omegonota kowane Ekonojo bi south kigbe southeast awari BIAFRA Odikwigbo Ovovo BIAFRA Urobo why BIAFRA Isoko why BIAFRA and if okide Kuyibo ni rere division kwe awari atake na Urobo why BIAFRA re but we gonna tackle it but we are all BIAFRANs because 1 year our vote. BIAFRA self-referendum ongoing now. 1 year our vote. If for kide BIAFRA redere apoke meme apoke yoma. In Nigeria, ikwe Fulani ugbe ikwe Boko Haram move with government to yekwikwo yaga yekwikwo ebe Ogwero yekwikwo Okwoma Ameri ekwikwo yaga utu yota oru no so because 1 year our vote ki voe oni voe mesha emete ekweya inene ibaba 1 year our vote because merewe BIAFRA dere apoke yoma Prime Minister Awari Mazi Simon Ekpa because I see coin. If for kide in Igeri and you go in Igeri, I see coin. So because why see coin? Why Ero Vigda? Why see coin? Why yeah? Why vote? Why listen coin? Nigeria gogori mamo because why you for me? 1 year why vote? If voting are two mukure, Iwo ganga ero odenwe ukbenwe asarunure finish because 1 year abetare Urobo aki BIAFRA abi BIAFRA Urobo awon eji BIAFRA rabaina awon eji BIAFRA we school me say ta because of my mesha Jerry but because while kerome yesiri na memory was spread on BIAFRA rire 1 year wari vote because merewe meshigwario they said a word is enough for the wise oyibo taro so because 1 year wari vote Wado.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we call on Madam Helen Peters. Madam Peters, Wado. Okay, thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to express ourselves to our people. God bless you. Thank you to our Prime Minister. Prime Minister, we say we appreciate everything you are doing for us, not letting us down, not allowing the devil to devour us, the Fulani terrorists. Thank you very much for standing up for us. May God continue to empower and strengthen you and open more doors, more wisdom for you to carry us to our nation, Biafra. God bless you, sir. Thank you. My regards to our ministers, the whole of the Brigade cabinet. We appreciate every one of you, your struggles, your work. We thank you all. Thank you. We appreciate you. So I want to speak to my people. Isoko robo manuwado, manuwado, manu wakbobio, esa bini manu wakbobi. Minimaya zete tawana na onye ho. Ebe anu malute na mabegwa nori hewo ma because ewe in Nigeria na inarewo ma ha ewe in Nigeria na aiwawo nerewo na ha aiwari no obe was the onye igbulegbu na Fulani na ana ebe azeti mi mato aye pawo ade awi soja na bobi no wem na ni soja na awo na rawi soja ha awi Fulani nya kukugbe soja na awi Boko Haram onya kukugbe soja ni die pawo na ni die mi awoto so onya onowu mauzo na rise prime minister Samuel Ekpana onye uji fifie oto neba norona ni juma bobi makere afevunwo so na mleni no ma lui votu wa bobi na wanya anyị votu di because wa gwi votu hu oketi teni Biafra na nyazi wa bobi wate sofanye wata ninu wa nyo wa bobi wari enyo marie woro na wa bobi ri enyo wata ninu wari Biafra ha anyere enye na raleli mafifiyo se na mleri abruma amle ewari noge na roga lotoma are mleri ahita maniwe kwa makenyiri ya sofa iviole wanya anyị fiobo ivotu se na wa votu awawe ma wisokone yejere wiyibo arielu ikade di because ati bi Finlandi wotenenu wotisa bi Finlandi wori bi kade nyanyi bi kade na wogbere banaro luehe nyamwe awoni wuzomana awi minister na bi cabinet na ayete happy na ifioboku kugbere okuwese na wolu ikade na iviole so ivotu na nari se referendum na iviole ma bobi na mati votu aremle nine maka kemle egwo ma wanya anyị votu isoko urobo ma bobi na vo ma awaka na nari si godomigodo na ma bobi na vo awigbo na inye ovo ma nari si awigbo na ma bobi nya ovo wo igbo na nari eje na egwo no fosini ma bobi eje onye beta wiwi gremena aitere egwo na rogale ma ati fi ma fi ebejo agbero ninu ma ejegwo na ha onye so ya ram na nina awoni ri ejegwo na karisa igbo awo na aiwewo ri na ri ejere aiwewo bori na ri ejere so in general language ri language ma no fose ni ma bobi heje onye igbo na ri etana iviole awo na ini obo ma bobi na obo tawi shekiri na bobi ma bobi na obo awe narise cross river Calabar ma bobi na ma we sansa to abisa tisi na wona roga lumana ma bobi na ma vo iviole se no wani awonu waro ogbere ni wa no ware no vieve okuoma emonye via ekwakwa obo mana anya zetipu wa fifiyo iviole se no wa vote si no ma no evoja na no wa kobilo isoko urobo wa do manu memonu wa joto wa baba yo. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So much.
All right. Madam Clara Deans. Clara Deans.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. We've got one or two, I think we have 4 representatives from Urobo Isoko. We initially wanted to play our little national anthem before we started. I don't know whether Worry Sister sent that to I think he said he sent it to Pastor Van Van Van. I don't know if you can play that, and then I can start. I don't know if it's possible. If it's not possible,
I'll just those that are not on in their video, you can on your video if you want. Play Dims. Don't you want your video on?
Oh,
so
yeah.
Video's on.
My video is on now.
So that we can spotlight you.
Yeah, Pastor Van Van Van, is it possible for you to play just it's like a second?
My minister will play it.
All right, play that. All right, thank you. So we're gonna play that, and okay, if it's going to go on now, you can play it, and then we go ahead. Thank you.
Urobo ko okpare. Urobo ko okpare. Urobo orere gesa. Urobo ko okpare. Urobo ko okpare. Urobo
orere gesa okoruro bojewena orofaje watyae edefa meria bo utoruro bo meware urobo orere gesa urobo ko opare urobo ko opare urobo orere gesa urobo ko opare urobo ko opare urobo orere gesa ogbaru urobo jewena urofaje watyo edefa meria bo utoru urobo meware urobo orere gesa arioma
Thank you very much. Thank you. That will be sufficient. Thank you very much. Thank you, my Prime Minister. Thank you, Professor Chioma, for putting this together. This is awesome. Very appreciative. Eloho has sort of introduced the Robo Society, and then Helen Peters has already spoken in her language about how the reason why, about voting. So Worry Sister and myself, we're just going to try and tell our people the reason why Biafra is an alternative. So I'm going to speak in Robo and I'll mix it with broken English, but Worry Sister will speak in broken English. So, Menyerama, Meomo Tiama Clara, Odeveni Clara, Meomo Agbaru, Biafra, Ode Amira si Biafra, Robolandi, Awatani, Awadi Biafra, Awanietani, Awai Biafra. Ifoki, before the our independence, division era anyamevori, region era anyavori, region na ifokiron yama here Wazobia, region na amavi region I see Hausa, atani is Hausa Fulani, region in North, then region in Yoruba, oyasi wa, and region in Igbo, oyasi bia. So I'm ejena ame bia. Owo vine awa vine tani awa di bia anye fia. Ame ejena ame bia. Ibia yin ame dia. Onye ame or you tie two rappers. Eki ame cha ene i market daisy. So ame ejena ame na bia. Ifoki irogene wo bless ame i crude oil na all the mineral amevori ifoki ronye avamatani awadi Biafra i system Nigeria arwe izu avesi Nigeria na i system i divide and rule and conquer amietani asa divide ame Iwo robo me akatani me di Biafra Iwo Ishekiri me di Biafra Iwo Esa me di Biafra ane wone jena Biafra Biafra begede amietani one we family ifu family na Wafa Arab from Otafe, Akata have family wetani or just say well this, but now I'm a real tani, I'm a Biafra. So if Okironye, I'm a war hating and anune. Ota Biafra na awa golon Ota Biafra kakaka. And Biafra or in savior in Roye all happen kama Biafra na in savior on. Awa rotani Biafra Igbo, don't trust them. Is it a terrorist? If Fulani na awa golo trust it. Fulani, terrorist, bang, bang, bang. Terrorist, our ruler. Kiama wan sakpeki. Ifama wan sakpifamu. I pollute run everything. Biafra is a confederation of states. Fear. I worry now. I want just to forget it. If currently I'm in 40 states, confederation, I worry. I can't go back here. No, worry. So if I can run, I want fear. Igbo. Terrorists na, Fulani terrorists na, they offering from Sahel region na, yomi. Everything I vama, Ifoki, all bless sama could be crude oil and mineral resources sama worry. I will everything ejemama. Moretani, mo blessi, mo Biafra na bless ame mamo. And you wanna, I retani, I asa divide ama. He divide and divide. If you only if you only worry, there are Vayetani, Ota Biafra na, Awa Biafra, what did Biafra? And I say, electricity na, I worry. I don't know, Oja, everywhere, Oja Teta. Efia yawa Biafra na can solve efia na begede. So etine na ne hanu ne ota Biafra na ime me kavama. Debe me omote Biafra na merietani mera akpona tani Biafra na 50 years 100 years 1,000 years 100,000 years, Biafra, G18 community Robolandi, a community Agbar or seven na Tani or a community na Oka standing Gidigba. Or whoever the community there from me. Dead Buhari or open the whole of the border in northern region or open ranye iwegena I Biafra land Europe state Europe Isoko state I terrorize everybody on in a Biafra. The real Biafra is what we are talking about. So me vama etine na me hantu nune ogeneka ruo Ota emera yamekata. Ogene ruro already. So ogene ka evama otameta na oka pe vama awaka chidia awa tani ota Biafra iwo na ata every day. All here all flag Biafra na or he detention DSS dungeon. All here na all here all prince if so all grow decide in your own mind. I won't speak English now. Decide in your own mind. When they call Biafra, you people will know. Say Biafra na on a B. So Benyerama Ota ime raimi wolota and mete ota nare. So his sister there, worry sister. Or he kavama he benefit Biafra. So I hid my mic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So much.
Worry sister.
Hello.
Hello, worry sister. Take the mic.
Am I audible? Can they hear me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, my minister. I always salute from here. At me, you catch and gidigba. I always salute for my prime minister, and I always salute for our our leader when we now the Kanu when he did for inside gather room for inside Lagos. I've been for Abuja where they carry and go. I travel salute for all my ministers then when he did for here. I travel salute for my brothers and my sisters then when he did they watch us. And I feel travel salute for the enemies then when they come to constitute what they do. I travel salute for the stupid Janjaweed government where they send come here, make they come they watch us. I say moko na constitute, moko na look what we they do, whether na bad thing. I've been a good thing now what they do. Now we come here, can't tell you so. I say my prime minister, I say make your day long, Gidigba. I say prime minister, I say make your day they shine, they go. I say prime minister, make your word they hit the zoo. I say prime minister, I say make your name they destroy the zoo as they destroy them before, and you know go ever stop as they destroy and they go so because now only destruction they go there before Nigeria the zoo. Only destruction they know. So our people when they inside Nigeria. We can't take man, tell them for come out so that they don't go destroy, join the Nigeria where they want to destroy. So, because by on the 2nd of November, Nigeria go destroy. Our people when they did there, we don't come tell them say Nigeria don't finish. Now make us come gather for here they talk. So everybody done they talk. And I say make I come knock out with my old guy preaching English so that the mama then the papa then when never hear them before they go hear and get the bar. Make na open na ear down, make na hear them. All of una where did they talk so una not be Biafra? Una go join Nigeria and what happen for the Nigeria go happen for una. But if una know say una want there for this Biafra when they talk so, na very good thing. Now there for the Nigeria for the Biafra. No bad thing they happen for Biafra. Since they're born on a courage now, so my mama them, my papa them. I say now because of now they talk this word and make it pass on to your children and the ones that will be 18 years now will they pass this message go give. Say the only thing we go save now for Nigeria. Now when we come out for Nigeria, come for Biafra. If you dey for inside Nigeria, nothing go fit save you. Nothing go fit save you for Nigeria. Since they born our papa, them when they don't stay, they don't go to their land of no return. What did they do for them? That's also why they give to them. That's also lie, and they pass the lie can't give us. Now by the grace of God, now some of our eye take open when we don't hear say Biafra na lie. The Biafra when they come to now move. Biafra when they talk to now be the sun when they set when go they shine for everybody body for inside this world. Now Biafra now go save Africa, not only Nigeria. Now Biafra won't save. He go save the whole Africa when we do so. So Mokuna come vote because Nigeria, as I don't live and so before I can't run come on. So Nigeria, the only thing when he give me now bad road. The only thing when he give me bad hospital. The only thing when he give me bad school. The only thing when he give me bad leadership. The only thing he give me now to make my head turn around because I so melu they shop and the melu so na so bad thing and they side the melu. So you go call they think like so you be melu. Now me they behave like melu. If you see them for southern Nigeria, so now melu them be them they call them cow. So they be melu. No thing better come up for Nigeria. You don't see where a drug dealer go come be your president. You know they happen for Biafra land. God forbid. You don't see where money laundry man go come be your president. God forbid. You know go happen for Biafra land. Our Biafra land, you go be like our Obodo Yibo where we run come. So you don't need to go Obodo Yibo again. Go past Mediterranean Sea. Make your children they die for sea because you won't reach Obodo Yibo. The Obodo Yibo go come to Biafra land. They don't need to go past desert. Make they time for inside desert because they won't go make money. Make they come to feed you, papa them, mama them. Biafra land might be the Obodo Yibo when they come so because our prime minister doctor can say he go carry Finland come put for Obodo for Biafra land. Now be the Obodo Yibo. They not will get money reach yourself. Will get money past them, but still will they suffer. You what did that one tell you? He said that they fear us. They not want to come out because they use your oil. They use all the thing, all the better thing when God don't give you. Now they use they fight us. But we say enough is enough. Our brothers them, our sisters them, our papa them, our mama them. I beg this cry would they cry so we know they just they cry. Will they cry out so that you go vote? People they sit down for house, for our brother side, for Igbo land side, they sit down for house, they do this voting. Now make us they tell us to sit down for us so that we not go vote. Not if say one person go walk, babu, monkey they walk, babu they shop. You not go there for Biafra land though. If you not walk, you not go shop. And right now, as we want make you walk, the only walk when we want make you do for this Biafra land, make Biafra for come. Now to go vote, my papa, my mama. Just vote. If you don't know how to vote, ask people when they down around you. Very soon, as our prime minister don't promise us, he said better Ogbonge radio, they come for our Urobo Isoko state. Una go they hear the better thing when we they do. Okoma, they don't take wipe all Okoma village. Not using a law, Okoma, you go for happen. If you not come out for Nigeria now, it go happen for you. But right now, we're not there in the verge of going out. Enough fire again on November 2nd. Our prime minister say go they do to. Now he go they do. Now he be say we don't come out for Nigeria. So we they beg on now my brothers and my sister them, my papa them, my mama them. Listen to person when you know road. Follow who know road so that you not go blind. Because even though you blind self, if you follow Biafra, your eye go open. If you not fit talk self, if you follow Biafra, your mouth go open. If you know the hear word, if you follow Biafra, your ear go open. So now make us come tell una say, time for Biafra, it don't reach. Not be today, now they fight for the battle of Biafra. Many people for all over the world, they know about Biafra. People for Oyibo land, they know about Biafra. Now all for Nigeria, then now the zoo don't definitely know here because they know the truth. And the truth now una must hear. And the truth now they preach on now. Because our leader say, he be white person when you white pass no. He be white person when you white pass white. You don't see that kind of thing before. Nigerian are so lie, they lie for you. They go say, come vote today. They go give you 5,000 naira. After they give you that 5,000 naira, the next thing is to rape your mama, rape your papa, rape your children. And they go come there for inside bush. You not go feel go bush again. They want that on the land where God give on now. Full and needs to be the contact camp so that you now go come out for this surface of this earth. They want to come out for this earth to the way they do Turkey. Now they won't do on. So we they cry out for now. My papa them, my mama them. But now go vote because the voting now they on. Now they call referendum. Now they call them. If no what they call referendum. Ask somebody, we plenty when they first this waka, when we the waka so, and the waka go end by November 2nd. So the food so we the cook them, and the food go down by November 2nd. So if you know say you want shop for this food, then this better food on don't count for you. So good light, you know they get light for where you this is they born you so you don't reach 80 years. You never see light for 1 week once. So this a new food then they cook so now food of good light, so food of good road. Food of good hospital. Our mama then are free. They go to enter motor bus. They go get a free house where they go to stay. We need they lie. If they happen for Obodo Yibo, when would they say so? And the man don't promise to say go carry Obodo Yibo come for Biafra. So not doubt them because this Obodo Yibo when I did so now what did they happen for them be that? And where our prime minister did now what did they happen be that? Now make one carry and come. So more gonna try them. A trial will convince you. A trial will convince you. Just come try and make you see. If you not like her, if you go Nigeria, if you go meet Nigeria, but just agree, say Biafra na your land. Not let the deceive you say Biafra not be your land though, because we are one. Where if you not be Biafra, now where you come from? I bet tell me. You know hear my sister when he talks saying I was Zobia. They call Urobone put for there, I bet they call it Sokone put for there. Now only 3. All of us join I be Igbo. That's what they're doing for us. Not mind the way they don't divide the states. Now let 12 now it be before when all these Igbo people come to come divide us. So right now, we don't join hands together and we fight this battle together. Any person you tell you say Igbo won't take your land, not mind them because Igbo get all here the way you get all here. Whatever you get for your Robo Isoko land, Igbo get them 20 million times past yourself when they do like say you don't know. We get them plenty for everywhere. God bless our land. Now maybe they jealous of us, so they kill us for bush. Your mama, your papa not fit go bush again. Your sister, your pikin not fit go bush again. Because na so kill they kill you now for them. Why you want to stay for that kind of country where they not respect you? Why you want to stay for that kind of country where we say army go come now to come kill you? Army need they for Iboma land or Iboma land. Army now to go fight war. Now they fight. Now only police they see, but this one Nigeria zoo. Now army now they destroy people life. So make una come on for that Nigeria. Make una follow us. It's never too late. A trial will convince you. Whether your papa they don't tell you before say Igbo no be one. I beg not listen to them. All of us now one from Migodo. Go reach Calabar. All of us now one. Will not different, my brother and my sister. With our language they similar. Now make us they speak. They talk and so that they go hear whatever they talk. If you put your ear down, you go hear what they talk. The same thing when they put their ear down, they go hear what you say. You they talk. So my brother, my papa, then my mama, then we don't tell on the Ogbonge news any day. I beg you to follow us so that on our life go spare. Because this man, when they call the prime minister, so he love all of us well. He love on too much because he need to suffer for where he did. He need to suffer, nothing they do him. He they enjoy, but he put in life at stake. He say instead of him people could suffer, he ready to take in life. We don't say that kind of thing. Papa the mama that you feed one for your pikin, you no go feed one for your pikin. But another person day when you want one for honor. Why una won't listen to her? Why una not want listen to that kind of person? When you ready to put your life down for honor, Fulani not ready to put your life down. Fulani ready to take on her life and take on her land. So Mokuna run away from Fulani. Mokuna follow us. We'll be Biafra. All of us na Biafra. And we will remain Biafra till Biafra come. They don't tell us say Biafra no man no go come to call rule your state. Biafra man no go come to come rule what you they do for your Urobo Isoko state. Everybody go do your own thing. Now so the man talk and the man na talk na do. He name a good guy. When the Igbo man come interview and say the Igbo man confirm say indeed this man a good guy. To test now me you see whether he good or be not good. So now what we can't tell on be that to say mo gonna take and mo gonna hear am. Na small thing they go tell una. Una go take and take do big thing. So as we don't tell una so I beg mo gonna go vote tomorrow on another day when you go sit down for house to go vote. Challenge them, be the second after them because now they lead the road for us. I'm not saying that we not go feel reach them, but try your best to be second. Not let it go to beat you. Not let Calabar beat you. You must come second for this voting. And so we salute for now. I bet gonna catch on with top on hand. I salute now. Thank you very much, my professor. God bless you for giving me this time. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
Thank you, Robi Sokowado. Now you have a challenge. Now, Nasabio. All right. We call on our sister, Madam Becky, for Igodomigodo. Igodomigodo and Robi Soko challenge. Madam Becky, take the mic.
I greet everybody for us. So now they hear me.
Yes.
I greet my Prime Minister. I don't give her another. I don't see another name today. Yesterday when they struggle, me our old papa, our Igwe, Nogie, when they register audio, make him mention our Prime Minister name. Hey, they struggle. The call letter call me. You know, if he mentions Simon Ekpa, now I can say Ekpa. Say because for Ekpa, don't language. Ekpa mean blow. Blow. Now is the meaning of Ekpa. Now I say, you know, Ekpa Duma. So when I go talk that to Ekpa Duma, Oduma mean Kikong. That be Oduma. So now that will be the new name where I give our Prime Minister. Ekpa Duma. Ekpa Kikong. So that is the meaning of Ekpa for Edo. Before our Ejema confirm mention Ekpa. Before we confirm the audio. So that is it. I greet my Prime Minister. I greet everybody, all the honorable members in the house, our honorable government letter. I see me so. Now me be Biafra warrior queen from Twitter space. Becky, Ovienobakai, Emeki. Before I talk to my people, I want you to quick address 3 things. Well, the question that the people they ask me, even on Sunday, when I go for evangelism, me and one of my brother, Uche, from Germany. Now the question that they ask me that some people they ask say, why this one not go bring war? This declaration. I say, war, which war? Are we not already there war? Wait, Fulani dey inside bush they kill you. It is now let to shoot gun those action move when I be war. Even the gun that they shoot out for Biafra land. Cutlass that they take and kill you. Which kind of that war you they fear? Because you never reach your tongue. Those people where they kill for inside bush, that will not be what they don't carry war on your door front. War don't they already go on? You they fear war. And another question when they ask, they will say, let's see people go die. Which kind of death? You will already die, you they fear death. Because if you they live for Nigeria, if you declare yourself as a Nigeria, you are a dead man. You are a dead man that is working. Because the day when Fulani, when you go enter the Nigeria terrorist Fulani government, now that day they go take your life. So no wait, make you die. Pata finish before you go know say you already die. So dead man don't they fear death. So why you go they fear death? Say they go if they declare Biafra war go come, people go die. You will already die. So dead man like me, I prefer to die. I prefer to die as a Biafra than to die as a slave in Nigeria. Because if you are in Nigeria, you are a slave. You be slave. Even though you get billion, like Kene Kokoko, now slave you be. If you be Peter Obi, now slave you be. Because the day when Fulani go do their hand like this, say Peter Obi, now your turn for you to die today, and that day you go die. So that is now that one I won't tell you now. Some go even ask question, say, you saw say Nigeria government, they go agree, they go allow. Now which law Nigeria government does? Before you think of that one for your brain, ask yourself question. Nigeria government they get law. Wait, don't if you know say Nigeria get law, tell me the law where they get. Nigeria is unconstitutional. Nigeria they not get constitution. The day when they put that drug baron as soon as president, now that day Nigeria they lost the small constitution where they covered them. It don't finish. You yourself where they work out for Nigeria. You don't say you don't get constitution where they guide you. Now that's reason. Because it pay me well say Fulani people they know law. They know Nigerian law passed because now they create the law. Fulani know say no law they guide them. That make them they enter inside your bush and they kill you like chicken, like fowl. Because the law that is the country that is they unconstitutional. Now you go keep person, nobody go ask you. Say why you kill this person? That is that won't be the reason why be say Fulani they enter your bush, that they enter your house, that they kidnap you anyhow, that they kill you. So how you go wait for person? Country where not get law, may they come give you your freedom. You are a joker. You they joke. So now that one now I want you to tell my people when they abroad, where they ask this kind of useless question. Now for Germany, now for they ask this question, why they tell you so? You say you there abroad, you don't know what is constitution, you don't know the law where they guide you. Fulani where they say that Nigeria they waka, they know your Nigerian law pass you, where they call yourself Nigeria. They know say no law they guide them to prevent them from killing you. That is why they are killing you the way they like. Because nobody go ask them. Law is not law not they cover them. So thank you, my brothers and sisters. Now that one, say me a quick talk. So my honorable Prof, I greet you. I thank you for giving me this opportunity to humbly serve my Biafra with my dialect. So thank you very much. Minister for Information, I greet you. My Prime Minister, I greet you for standing the gap. Yesterday, when I was listening on the was it yesterday or the first day on the I think it was our Prime Minister for Information that said this. As he said this thing enter my brain. He said our Prime Minister is a stand between death did that side because Nigeria now be death. We will did this side, we will be the people. But our Prime Minister can't stand for setup between we, the Biafra, and Nigeria will be dead. He stand for the middle. He said no. Over in dead body, go allow people, make them kill your own people finish. If they risk in life, they protect me and you. So why come at me, you can't vote? That is what our Prime Minister, they do for us. He stand between Nigeria and we. If I say death, anything I mention death, you know so Nigeria I'm talking about, because Nigeria means death. Thank you very much. So that word, now make me tell you now, say make una gather una power, make una go vote. Mona support our honorable Prime Minister for the good work where they do. For they sleep day and night to protect me and you. Thank you very much. I don't talk finish for that. So if you are domain, nous sommes. If you are donné c'est. If you are Ovia local government will do. If you are local government will do. If you are local government will do. Quelques rivières Ikpobaoka local government do. Mais non obiwa et Becky et no bakale. No ye Biafra warrior kuni yari ovanve et Twitter. Ore do guwa gwanve na. Wabere nege kae keke nu wariri aje iye do nuzomo. Iye do ne CCS. Iye do ne limose. Wabere nege kae wabota. Wabowie wabebe nege ka eke wariri aje botokoto wariri aje ime la jave na medoka mwa no wala jani wado bio budget of you one or two yeke no na a prime minister with a government okay Biafra no re ehe onye eza no wala jani wa bio boy yeke no wado vote no wa vote uhu ye gbuware wa vote miame ye gbuware ye buwa yoto ware no wado vote tuame ye oto ogedori because runda wo where in Nigeria the market are Nigeria ne ewe bebe ye in Nigeria never or in Nigeria never uhu market are wo ni erima ijima erima no kwa ijima no kwa ma ni ma me ro pa ni are mi wo be Nigeria ero ugbe mo pa eyan gbele ma wa o ame ye ma ijo ame ya gbo e ye yo pe akalo we bo wa me na gwana o wa ge ma mu gbo we gwe o ma ge ma la gbo ya ja mu gbo iga ye ma ni gwe wi okori omo ni agwali guy ni aga de wa ri gwe wa di guy ma ni bi edo ma nya guy but o ma ge ma ri gbo ya mu gbo because iwe runda wo we iwe Fulani ni agbele ma mu gbo a Biafra meki wega gugwe Biafra igu we mo an but ga fe aga a prime minister gi mage isamonepa oga mo Biafra ni mane we to bugu o kan aju nu we ya kawe Biafra okay so megu we mo ani but we la de kan nu we Biafra but we la de nu we ya vote o amenye gbuere vote wu ye gbo ye otowere vote miame yotowere runda wo we a benefit no re a voting na ni me kalo ma we runda we ga voting we nebo ti a charge benefiting uwe kan ga mi o owo o kan ga mi kan then we abio you we uwe kan so ra mi owo kan so ra mi igo na ti charge benefiting ukpo nuwele uwe kan ga mo hospital ogwisimi egbe we mari ni digo nuwe ya ari ogwisimi egbe e kadi ni ati e kadi eyan ti na ya ni egbe na nuwe ya digo we baki akado we la dian we Biafra e kadi ni we kan ari we mari ni digo nuwe kan ya ari hospital nuwe ya simi egbe we onuwe ya ari ogwisimi egbe e kadi na ni ati healthcare identity card only we can ya hospital we are only ladian only hospital we really jo here ya tin you well o ma ni di ko ma mego o kan ga bie here is o bono ladian o ma ni di go no ya decide o ka we u da go bie emi bun a prime minister tie se be ogwe a promising no promising maniki ogwe a Finland in the journey here can motor Finland ga there Biafra hotel Biafra but ya ka if no ya ka we talking about voter mo ade because I really want my so time ojo ni wa kan down me later yan wo motor dey nu wa me na understand dey ni ya ka even the prime minister there is Simonekpa ya ka well ye ha mo Finland ya there hotel Biafra talking about mo ade motor ni dey emi no sunu we go ni be ni ma ya live we Borodian eni ma kan to ya live hotel Biafra owo ni wari opi se ni ye opi se owo ye kan dollar we Biafra ji emi kemi no ri ta otoki na do a prime minister wi ma ge Simonekpa kin kemi ya no ri ta omo ese o ma no tele ne mo ese ni wala wo ni wala dian iyeri egwu yen la dian ona to mudia je ugbefe in Nigeria ugbefe ima ona ga recent center we in Nigeria get igbele iri yen wa we iye kan mudia ni ma te okieke ni wala dian ni wa vote wa ya vie boy ebe phone I vote me no be me or social media ya ya de gbe show nuwa send enyo wa emi bu emi ro paro eniwe enira enie igwe nuje kekebe eniewe o kan igwe we o kan send gume kekebe upo na biewe who send ere who ya vote your for o mani du mo picture we jo nla wowo nuwa ladian eteme ni pia kebe teme nipo era me ijeme wala dian wa do vote ne Biafra nuwa vote emiamenye gbere nuwa vote usenye gbere nuwa vote ugwu ye gbere vote we Biafra na mini Biafra referendum ede no give uki iweva mukpona prime minister can declare Biafra nuwa gbede ti ni yoto 2nd of December mukpona o can declare Biafra wa gbon yoto wa idame yo me no bi wa me de ticket ne ni me yari Finland ni me kan ya mudia ni wa ni riedo ni wa la wowo ni wa ri oboji mayeke wa gima kobo ku gbe ma ni riedo ide state ati we ma be Biafra state ni wa gima kobo ku gbe ni ma ri oboje Biafra government because Biafra ya me government ne why give you Nigeria this people one where unlike government here wa here a government name a government here where unlike government a terrorist making our my terrorist ma liaison office na liaison office on your kind of here embassy later me like prime minister like declare Biafra name a liaison office or my international liaison office or Maryland with America 35 minutes from White House liaison office of Imagine with America a journey wonge otoya mongia when the terrorists no me liaison office web so nu wa dame Nigeria oge ewu oge Nigeria ke amatari Nigeria nu nu wala owo ime yin wa nu wa vie boye nu wa makobo kugbe ni ma vie boye kamone payeke ni ma vie boye Biafra government no re isi ma vie boji ayeke ni ma do vote nu wala owo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Igodo is in the running. Okay. Minister, please, there's a video or audio message. And these audio messages are from the chiefs from Igodo land.
Mayeni giya fe wala o na ri boye Minister Sam Agba wala wo na ri boye yeke evino ma o la wona ari obana o mani mahia wala wo wa vi boyo o moto de o mo wi ya de o school wi ya no amere gbe maro porpa wala wo la vi bo ma ya vi boyo maneni gi fu e mi ya fe ya gari uto maneni gi ya la wo na vi boyo yo yeke nege de yi maneni gi o teme na maneni gi ya fe ma we du mitine ma e ka we ma gri ya gri vi boyo yeke nege la yeke a swe vote na ni ma la wo e bo ya la dia fe we agri vi boyo yeke wala wo na agri vi boyo yeke no emedu taran wala wo ona nyono ro o ge dene na wa to wa pe o nigi ma manenigi madoi ma opia ke woku atima Minister Samuel Nokpa madoni le ma yin pia yin woku na mi ase no de na rio boyo yeke abi obo sudu mama we emi ya fe no yun dukun na asabo yo bona na emi ya be yuto manenigi na do ka bo we ni da do we la de na wa zeni na do guma yin na do guma mujane aswe vote ni nena ni da do we ni ala ni a vote na timana na mi we osa ogbi fún ene Samuel Nokpa so wala o na ya no ka gbira yawe we adoye be we ri o we video ami ona wi obona the benefit oro gba oro ku hospital free ibi school no wa okun yen e ba te mu fa ona na free e ba no na mi we ameti debe kina awun yan we ya ni ma so na la amake ni yobo ye o de na be ma ohun ya be we ya so no wala manenigi maka bodo yin wa na la na la dia ba se na sun na rio boye Samuel Mokpa na ni ma o ya manenigi na be do yin wa e ba yin na de na se
Monrevu na ya femene nogi eno ndola dia do ya kponwa ba ya fefe aseno no de na ribrafa no wari boyo ni mameke na homyoto ebi ya fefe ni mari gwa lo si mabo ebi ya fefe do konda ba ebi ya fefe do konda ni mama we do agogo ebi no ma se ma e kukima ba agon wari bo ba ma ra iye wari bo ko mo ke ya wari bo ba ma ni ma ya homo asena no de na ori brafa na ni ma de na eni nogi odo tamu odo guwa gwana wa make na de baba ma hena de bo wa se ebi ya fefe ni ma gwa lo a hena no de na ori brafa o se ma bo no ma.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And my people, you can really see how our message have penetrated and still penetrating. These are chiefs. The audios you are listening to are from people in the local environment. That is how much our people want to go. So next would be Madam Mary, and Madam Mary will represent the Efik Ibibio Biafra. In fact, the Efik Ibibio Biafra seem to win the gold. They have 9 messages, but we will just play 2 today and then play the rest on the 31st. Madam Mary, you take the mic.
Okay, ma, thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, our PM. Good evening, the house. Yes, we are here. I want to say in my language, my name is Mary, and I want to let my people know that Biafran is coming. Biafra is here. December 2. So I would like them to understand that all of us, we are going together. So let me start with my language so that they will understand. Ekomdo eka, ekomdo ete, ekomdo nitoeka, ekomdo eka eka mi yetete mi. Me no mufe, komium didi mi ditang no mufo. Dan ke Biafra di, Yinibidi declare Biafra 12 on the 2 December. So yenam yanyedi tiemi aminkere made ndo yen mufo. Mufe made yon se Biafra do. Made yon mufe kenam kwa Biafra me. Before yinidi itongo masinam di kalo. Mufe made yon wo kere ke masinam di kalo. ofemedi ongo wo kereke Simon Ekpa anyini koro nye itiare kondo anyenam abonto mi ya oke nyen itie se nyini kisesne kidong ibomodo ye efik ekoto ka ke ogoja dadi semikom dadi some kalaba afori ka eket afori ka aron afori ka ikorobasi afori rok Akwa Ibom ado gidaga medo gidong Ibom ini irong Ibom ni toy kambok ebo yang nyini vote na etanga me ka nyenye tenyen ana nyini vote foro nyini mi vote mi ido uto vote Nigeria ido uto vote Nigeria so ma foro ma de ru vote fien no aye me do ta different vote for blue vote ya I declare Biafra nation ye idong fo your nation complete. And this photo me sang a ye ID card. Ado we bi da notice fi any tente for kwesesne. Even if for kwesne ken dudu Nigeria on mefi endo. Even if for kwesne ke court Nigeria on mefi endo. Idaga mi ebo Biafra go fi ki ya yem fi any kat. Ki ya ru si ofi en ki tente for kwesesno uno fi any ikang. Uno fi en the right afonidong ntewo. So for my vote affording ID card ya na notice fien itiente fo kwesesne ya fo ne ke di on obo ke mpo na mami ke do ta pani kontom ke do mpo do we bi declare Biafra ido go with fight o ido go ye ndika mikan ikan iba abanyini mini soja kama kikan blame bi do won bi ofulani de ndi wonye ato ke Nigerian sub government. So mini soja amo eba ki kod nyene ba ke everywhere ekpe mi songoro isongi dong nyene do so se nyini je mi daga mi ebo yaga fo ba ku fo ama ba ku fo mfne mi arowo usoke ye duop mi mfne mi kebo nto mi ya etongo eba ku fo afo ba ku fo npong arowo 30 afo ba ku fo npong ere npong arowo 31 ama ba ku foro ido ndi ba ku fo ado the chance afobu da ka ku vote ado the chance afobu runam your ID card you just ID card first ado the time ado ofobu kere it may be ka convention because convention is called the ID card and tangami banga ado mbie banga keboro makara mi afref nyini ba kitebo makara so ebo yang ni vote so that for the new song ya wo yidong nyen any for ibo ebo ya for vote so that ya fulani iki si di iwo nyineba ni toy kambok mpo ina mami do ta pani kontom mi because December 2 declare anyinam Simon Ekpa ichare kondo abo ya ukenyen iwo ngonten bube idi di yogo kitieke I vote Biafra mi I declare I may declare Biafra mi ana nyen ida isike idong nyinero imbiu asanu idi nga ba idi wonyino ama vote abaku fo mbie togo bodo sanu de saredi awiri gidi drag idong foba ubu baba u pa ki di mo ukete monwo e ka me di ongo sentangaro se fili be fi ongo kenam yewa internal leader aro juku and mufeme di ongo kontanga bi do nsukero mpo me ko bi ko mi tente mufe pesesne cross river aron ukep e wongedi ana mufe vote e my vote abasi pa yon ye basi pa isongo ya da yenye you need declaration because you need ka re de meba ayena mebo yang muke nyini wongedi mama papa e ka tete ama ko bi ko ye yen mufo tangami me shoke me ba ku fo I respect the leader nyen ado Simon Ekpa ye Nnamdi Kanu Simon Ekpa itiare kondo mufe di ongoke ado yen spiritual son ano Nnamdi Kanu eke ka eke kidnap anye because of anye bo yang ni krusong anye bo yang ni wo ku fen aboro sanu nsidi di ongporo sido di ongpo anabasie di si tiare kondo no nyen abo yang ni da I boss you don't ponyen and you mean me so I tete ku yang pon no moket nam fien ku fo mu wo da ye Simon e pa ye nam di kalu ya nye wodi so that for ni etin di dia ubu to ayere ba ke ko gari ubu to ayere ba ke mbion do enum nyin mbion ubu to ayere ba Biafra bi di na ma fun podo nte abi do nti do mi mbaga me boro yibo mbaga me se Simon e pa ye mi na marodo because it mbaga me e kiri kam mbaga ke bo ke kam ben won pon yidong mi ndo ebe ke nkango mi ben nkango mi e fo ne be mi sem ke be ndi bondandi tonke do ma yang mo fe ke na yidong rodio so mbo anye na mebo ke Biafra mi aya declare 2 December anana for vote ana for bongokam no Simon ekpa iti ade kondo bongokam no wa leader Nnamdi Kalu ya anyi wodi se nyini yemero so nyini declare the nation may declare nyini secure ini resibi ra nyin kiso an menem ke kam mi yetemmi ama se mi ntanga mi ana moeda akposonga ya declare se songa meka se songa ete se songa abase yodi on mufo ma vote era kufo era ye masi Nnamdi Kalu abase ye kpeme frofo nyen tutu nyini declare irong nyen because abase ke no nyen iro wo ke no nyen se songa eka se songa ete. Thank you very much, Prof. Choma. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Minister, 2 audios from Madam Mary.
Gin limu community because it am in Gabagi con Nigeria Biafra. Me mon Gabago wem. Nkere con Naga wana. Ngini pegi talk to at last about Seman on Orican is songing. So now ngini bang it am in body do you see it? It put to me a kind of one in some pegi talk and go put with. Put no, me still get a different. Mpopon Gagan Nasi, Uncle Mpon Gagu who said a young but 1,000 naira, who said for Kuala Lucha. Nkoi ba upon Ken Nigeria, men them now, me now wrong. I put a Nigeria in them here phone. Angam Bunga Papa, this is no one on them. In a young portunin, it hung in the bank in the young portunin. You're a year said, and post song can now go. Gary Rame, walk up Gary get a year 250 naira. Away by your which you need to fuck. It are Gary 2,000 naira. Somebody song can now go. Dear girl, Biafra me yari phone gengen. Nsik bi nem tero pero mpo ine misle na ofre fring nem ku kan kwa ibu ngini banga kemi bi ku inem kwa ibu mi egbedi fon ngini nyon kem fon etim gboro kodi ngini diam kwa joko e kami dem ngen because ida mi ngini kan ni diam kwa ba joko ide ida mi ngini kan ni hospitality afre fring gboro songen Nigeria mi ngini ba aba fon e baket so mi nyon sombo kan bo ba se die kero mpo Biafra mi ayari water pe na ngini nyon e boko esere kpan ne mechieti nyong bon kam ino mbufo mon si banga guru mo yang mbufo nyong sini dem e nam gbo Biafra me woida ken mbufo me nam gbo Biafra me woida ngini banga gugu miem ngini yai gubi ne meset nyong kene mbufo i support Biafra me mai rokadi ngini nyong ket mfon ikre tim gbo nyong ba ku kan akwa ibum state ngini ba ken Nigeria me ngini nyong gubi ne Nigeria ida me ngini di de mboro mi di bet mogwo because mpo so eti yo sere keme fu kan no diam gbo ko sen ukopinem kan ni bo de fele wi kan na ba ide mkpori song kan na gero rie gero e pa mi ya nyo di ben Biafra me di no fun ngini nyo enjoy udoro Nigeria akpa nde mesre tieti agboro mkpo ne mesre no ngin mo si ba ngagumi mogo mkpo Biafra ngoko nyonga na mfraba ngatieti tem mi ye kan ko kwa Facebook me ro ya kan mkpo Biafra me wan nworo wo retie so mi ente mi nte kambufo mbo kambuko to ho ba se ya ikpe mbufo di yakam mbufo ngana mi to mi efegi to mi ka ismuta to ho ba se ya na mbufo efegi to mi ismuta eti mgbo ro di aba se me ra ye mbufo ana ma fon ye mbufo ba se me ya na e recommend se pre Biafra me ya na eti mgbo na Nigeria mi ni benefit because so song ya ni eti gumi imemme Jehovah ba say ya no mbufo mpon so ngoda ye mbufo na meti mkpo ro di Nigeria mi nyine nyo so ibon ka me ba December 2 foboro nyo mbon ka mbo ba say na no wo wure ne nem ngene gwam ba to ngene nyo ba mi ko mi support mbufo ina mem no fon nyo ina no nem mu kompiene tieti boy pamme mu kometieti na fo nyo ke na da jemeti mkpo na obi mpo because eti mkpo ko fo jeme na obi uga mbo foro mene mesre tieti emeri ko bu yompo emi kam fo mbo ga ya fon yembo fo ba se ya iri mbo fo ba se ya iri mbo fo ki ramba ba se ya e ko fa mbo fo ku ri on yiba mo mkpa di tepa ki na mbo fo ya ngana e kan e bo nen mbo fo kenya bon Jesus amen.
E kom do ine kammi mu konfiere tieti ki kom mbo mi afo yon benedi Biafra mi afo yon benedi adi nam ya frefre yine mi di on me mi kom e kammi ma kene tan e kom odo auntie mi ye cousin mi ine kammi do aso da ye fodo I support me this project because project kedo frefre yi so support I mean ko yin so ye mo wo nsan ya Kennedy support me imeme because most people ema yon can I say ebo to me ya fund here because bi on ba if me ya di foro di nam ya youth especially youth e foro pa for tieti make me come a friend mufo me yon support mbo since December so di 2nd December mbo kambo ya me awo ayo worry them ke Akwa Ibom State ayo worry them ke Nigeria so that mpo ya akpo because you cannot compare nkan me ye other countries make it as other countries ever you know if you know me citizen more utom you know more privilege you bo ofen but that can name you saw bo ofen ya kere young person as he kai wan abiro Canadian abiro afro kana wan ama you so kwa beyond oba itieti can you imagine we can need gari 200 naira yokewo fufu 100 naira yokewo ti mpo osong etieti bo me come mu fe etieti njo azimba tanka na mi so iko sinzo do iko nkanyen mbo ya mpo ke mimbo ya basedi on afre mufu ke yin Jesus Christ ya mpo mi e fun because me support mpo mi etieti nya yo sini dem nsin ukeme so that mpo mi ayo woda ke yin Jesus Christ. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mary. Thank you, everybody. All right, so Biafrans, you know that part of Biafra falls in Old Edo State. And we have an audio from Igede. Minister Sonny, please, the Igede message. Thank you.
Amaligede nyadahe onyang oleng onyundu ongotehe anyiban aidomo chenewule olirujo nyela ola epawanu yureke uhi ho aijam kakwishe pile jinyiru nyonyohe ola ijam e Nigeria jam duke peleji yobagbe onyewe ole koria efeji nya onyewe olohe wala no ni Biafra lemwa wuro mi onya nu ola Nigeria nyaligede le nyoka gbehi kai ka yubu jua ole mi onu jua so oje onyewe bala efeji onyewe ni Biafra owa mbe korono le kai ka gula ole le oje onyela owa wele
Ndono cheno analigede nyadamu onye gbang oyeno onjo chiche onopiehe opinigede oleroji onyewe oleko ware wopinigede nyohio kagba ikpehigbe funyopi nyonyohe kopi olekai kalelohe vula opinyoba vula Biafra so mbe kuruno anu kayobo jwale loha lokele to popo
aja ka mi onu ju aja ka pe yi opinion yo yo le opinion lo yo lala o ite ka ri ongre nya he ja ba we mi omo we yo kele tu nya dia le lo le gbo popo lo ngro popo ko ye ri ongre nya ka igbe pe ju opinion yo he kele opinion lo yo lala mo o ka da yo bo.
Oh, hail Biafra.
Thank you very much. Thank you, our Igede people. Thank you so much. All right, dear friends. Believe it or not, we do have Caribbean.
Minister.
Yes.
There is a comment in the chat session that said I am from Igede.
Oh.
Obo John.
Obo
Maybe you
John.
may speak.
Obo John, please, if you can
His
give
hand
me
is
the
up.
mic.
Obo, unmute yourself, Obo, and represent your heritage.
Yes, please. Thank
Obo,
you
unmute
for
yourself.
letting us know. Wow.
Obo John, unmute yourself, Obo. Obo, unmute yourself. Okay, you have the mic. Speak up, please.
Thank you for all your good work. Thank you, Prime Minister Mazin Nantikalo, and the rest of you there. We really appreciate that without you, we're going nowhere. So we really appreciate. We also, as you have the revelation, we have the revelation too, that Nigeria can never give us any good thing in life. You know, it's not only the price of a thing that is even the problem. Our mother, our father sold their properties to train us in school. At the end of it, you know, we land in having no jobs. We cannot even pay them the good deed they have did upon us. So it's very wrong. You know, if you look at the thing, everyone in Nigeria today is struggling to eat, even to eat, because the government cannot even afford anything like they cannot even support anyone. Even those that their family have already helped to move from one place to another, when they came back, then program one or two things to collect the money back from them. You understand? We know that Nigeria is an evil country, but this is the right time, of which God have already said it, that we should fight this battle together and have our freedom. I was speaking with one of my brother yesterday when I was told him that BIAFRA is the kingdom of God that is coming on earth. I was preaching to them that we to join hands together, that we work together so that we have our freedom. So, and you know, you are really doing a great job. I've been following the program like almost 2 years and now. So I hear everything that you people have been doing. I've been seeing it. So like if you can take the voting now, like warrior queen. So I think is the one thing. I've been doing a lot of work because like that Igede area, I am the part of the leader there. I'm part of the leader there. We are work very hard to make sure that all our people vote. Even we are going to print the card. We print the card yesterday because, as you said, that sit at home started today, tomorrow. So we are going to move around, and there is a cooperation there because our king is supporting us. Our overall king is supporting us for what we are doing. So we have to move with the card to collect their names and their date of birth. So we have if you can ask warrior queen now, we have I think I dropped almost 2 200 and something names with him today. You understand? So I still have more on my phone. It's because so many have been sending their names, their date of birth, and everything. We have done a lot of work here, and only thing my king is complaining now is just that he
Okay, my brother, I think we have gotten the main message.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your line is breaking.
Okay. Okay, you can hear me now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So she said that our people is more than 4 million people in Igede, more than that. So, and truly, we are more than 4 million people. So, it said that Benue State as a whole, their population is more than 8,000.
Okay, my brother, John, your line is no longer clear, okay? Can you reach out to the information minister with this information that you have now? We will bulldoze through any problem, okay? There is no problem that is greater than the threat of Fulani terrorists. So no matter what is happening, thank you for your service. Keep getting out the vote. And you guys will also be registering. And pay attention. We have a program tomorrow. We have a program on Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Reach out to the Minister of Information or anyone amongst the media team, okay? Thank you. And also, Warrior Queen, you've been communicating with her. She can also send that message across. Thank you. All right, dear friends. I was saying that we have Caribbean Biafrans. In fact, there's a lot of them. I don't even mean in terms of where they came from. Some of them are already Biafrans. We have Dr. Art Obadike. And we've also met some of them that have traced their ancestry to Biafra, and they really want to be part of what we are doing. So, Dr. Art, please talk to our Caribbean Biafrans on what they have to do to support Biafra. Thank you.
Dr. Art is Dr. Art on video? Okay.
Yes, I am. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
yes.
Good evening to everyone, our Prime Minister, and to Mazen Namdekano, and every member that is present here. But I go talk like Jamaican, so you will understand very well where I'm coming from. There are 26 Caribbean islands, including mine, Jamaica. We have, hailing from the coast of Anguilla, Antigua and Bermuda, Aruba, Bahamas, Barbados, the British Virgin Islands and the Cayman Islands, Cuba, Dominica Republic, Grenada, Guadeloupe, Haiti, Martinique, Netherlands, Antilles. Now I won't go into that. Puerto Rico, St. Barnes, that's B-A-R-T-S, St. Kitts, St. Martin, St. Vincent, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos. Now, all these are my Caribbean brethren. All these are descendants from the Africa that they don't know that they came from. The Caribbean and South America receive 95% of the slave arriving in the Americas. And they arrive from the Bight of Biafra and Benin. The Bight of Biafra and Benin were the major source supply of this human cargo. 30,000 per annum in 1690. That was before even anybody heard about the place called Nigeria. 85,000 a century later. And in 1760, most made their journey there, were distributed all over the Caribbean. So yes, my sister, if the brother even traced his ancestral or his DNA roots, yes, that is the amount of people that was cargoed across the Atlantic in the lucrative slave trade that is in the Caribbean. And I want to pass this message on to them right now that their support is needed. Their support is needed for them to identify back with where they came from. They were forced. And they have lost the memory of where they came from. So I hope they are hearing me, because I call all 26. And there is even more in South America that I don't have the statistics too, but they are there. They can hear me. Your support for BIAFRA is very important so that you can make that last connection and identify with the Black nation, the Biafran people. Because most of these countries that you all find, or the Caribbean islands that you find yourself in, they are colonized, including the ones that I came from. They are colonized. And they need to have an identity. So I'm reaching out to them so that they can support BIAFRA and have an identity. They can have a home to come back to. Now, did you hear the amount I said? Yes, it was thousands. And they endured the Atlantic slave trade. And right now, I am so glad that I'm privileged to be in this media and to call on my people and say, I know you have been scattered in these lands that it's called the Caribbean, and given all sorts of name and identity. I would say, like what Bob Marley said, I want to go back to Africa. And the Africa that you want to go back to is BIAFRA. So if you can support BIAFRA, you will have an identity. You will have a place called home. Support our homeland. I know you might be all comforted in your individual Caribbean islands, because trust me, from the Isles of Grenada to the Isles of Dominica, the many different resources, you don't have a clue, because the history has been wiped away from you. So where I am concerned, I'll be the one to help, to remind you of where you come from. And by doing so, support BIAFRA. You will never regret it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you.
Padike. Thank you. Minister Sunny, Caribbean Audio. Thank you.
Greetings to all the Caribbean islands, both in the West Indies and Eastern Caribbean or East Indies. Those that are still colonized by Britain, it's time to shine your eyes and look to the land of the rising sun. That land who won't colonize you. That land where our ancestors came from and they were forced against their will to travel on slave ships. That land you all call the motherland. That land have a name. It's called BIAFRA. BIAFRA is conducting a referendum to leave from under the claws of Nigeria and Britain. So, help us, support us financially so that they could accomplish this dream. They could accomplish this referendum. You will have a homeland to go back to or to visit whenever you want. Help us by supporting us financially to make the last connection to Africa. Your financial contribution to the motherland will help the restoration of Biafra. Support Biafra from the corners of Jamaica, Barbados, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, British and US Virgin Islands. You guys are still colonized. Support Biafra so that you will have a homeland to relate to. St. Martin, St. Kitts, Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Antigua, Turks and Caicos, the Cayman Islands, and all the islands in North and the South America that hinge to the Caribbean islands. I'm speaking to you all. Support Biafra financially so that from the isles of which you find your place, you will have a homeland to return to. That homeland is called Biafra. Support Biafra with any little thing you have. Spread the words to your neighbor. Spread the words to your friend. Biafra need your support. Biafra, the motherland in Africa that you must return to. The motherland that is waiting to hear from her children. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Caribbean Biafra.
Thank you.
All right. Now we call on Honorable Adadi Olamma, who will represent the hinterland of Biafra. Ada. The mic is yours.
Wow. Igbo niile asị m n'ọkwa obi ada njelolo. Igbo nụrụ ọnụ ụmụ ga-ada njelolo. Igbo niile nụrụ ọnụ ada onu. Asị m Igbo niile nụrụ ọnụ ada uno njelolo. Igbo kwada na-ekwu njelolo. Igbo niile adadala na-ekwu njelolo. Igbo dị mma nụrụ ọnụ ada o. Asị m Igbo dị mma nụrụ n'ọnụ ada o njelolo. Hey! Ekene m ụmụnne m, all our ministers, ana m ekene. Wee na-ekenekwa our leader agbata obi nke Chukwu ji wee gọzie anyị. Ụmụnne m, ana m ekene ụmụ Biafra niile, ma ndị na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu ma ndị a na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu. Biafra niile wee ofu, anyị adịghị abụọ, iwu Igbo, iwu Isoko, ebe ọnwụ na ọsọ gụsi otu ọbara na-eje. Anyị niile wụ ụmụ Igbo, Igbo niile wụ ofu. Ụmụnne m, unu gee ntị since how many years? From nna anyị ukwu Ojukwu, from nna anyị our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, wee bata n'ọbata obi ofu akwa ka a na-ebe, ka anyị niile na-ahụ nọ, ka a na-achịkwa ebe ahụ anyị si wee bido ụwa, ka anyị na-achịkwa na ndị mbụ na ndị egede na Chinechukwu Okike abịa ma ji wee gọzie anyị. Anyị na-eche otu ihe nke mma n'ime unu, mmụọ unu, n'ime unu niile. Onye ọwụna nwa onye Igbo, onye ọwụna nwa Biafra na-eku ume, na-eche sọnsọ otu ife, nwere onwe. Alịlị akarịa, ọbala akarịa. Anyị enwere ọnụ na-ekwula anyị, ọha na eze ada ekwula anyị, gọvanọ anyị ada ekwula anyị, all the ndị chief na ndị everything ndị ọnụ lụrụ n'okwu istedi ikwula anyị. Gịnị ka a na-eme? Ile anyị ele. Ụmụnne m, ọnwụ na ebinyeghị m, anyị niile ebinye jee nụọ ọgụ a nweta obodo anyị. Ịma na ugbo enwezi ihe dịka Biafra, onye ọnwụ n'afọ ga-etie about Biafra again. Ya ka m ji akpọ unu niile si, ọnwụ na ịtụbeghị vote, jee ka ịtụọ vote gị. Ọnwụ na ibinyebeghị ọtọ, oge elugo mgbe ihe ebinye. Ọnwụ na ịkọtabele nebo gị si, jee tụọ vote, ya soro n'ife a na-eme, ya kwuo ka anyị naba, jee gwa nebo gị. Alịlị akarịa na ụmụ Igbo, anyị afọzikwenu, elele anyị na ndụ, elena anyị na ndụ n'ala ego. Onye ka o ji awụ ụdị akwa asara anyị na-ebe, ụdị mkpu asara anyị na-eti, onwere onye na-ege ntị. Andụ aka ha ji wee planụ wee kidnap our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu lee n'ala ego, mana ha ma na nke tọrọ bịa ti nọ n'azụ. Ha sị dat na ị nwere ike ịchụ ụzọ eke, mana ya achọtakwa ebe eke ahụ nọ. Ọ dịghị possible. Ihe afọ ụkpụrụ ya n'uzuzu, mana ihe afọ ụkpụrụ ya na-abịlịba. Ọ ife mere ha nụ. Wee na-akpọ ụmụ Igbo niile binye, ụmụ Biafra niile binye, ebe ọ sọkwara ụnụ nọrọ, ma Igbo nọ n'ụlọ, ma Igbo na n'ama. Biafra niile, ndị nọ n'ụlọ ma ndị nọ n'ama, onye ọ na-binye. Egezi na ntị, egezi na onye ukwu ntị, egezi na onye nta ntị. The only thing nwere ike ị na-atụ akụkụ n'ime mmụọ gị nwere onwe na anya nke a na-ekwu na ọgwụ ebubatara ya agba.
ha nala n'ego ha achọghị ịma ife ya ihe ya emega echi niile because na ha bụ sọsọ otu ife n'ime mmụọ ịwaịpụ anyị niile out ikpochafu anyị ụmụ Igbo ikpochafu anyị ụmụ Biafra and onye ya chọrọ because I ka ji wee laa our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu with hope that ihe ha bụ n'obi emezugo ya emezu ha ma that na ha ya ekwu nke ha ji wee wụrụ mmadụ mana Chineke ya ekwu nke o jiri wuru Chukwu and Chukwu ekwuone wee na-akpụ ụmụ Biafra niile na-akpụ ụmụ Igbo niile o nwere onye ya ekwula ya ahụ anyị nwa ya ekwula onwe anyị o nwere onye ya anụ ọgụ ahụ anyị nwa ya anụ ya o nwere onye ya eje njem ahụ ha anyị nwa ya ejela onwe anyị njem because na njem ọhụụ na ya ejela onwe anyị onwe onye ya eji enu ya ka eji si unu o nwere ife ọzọ enidiri n'aka ụnụ ahụ jee tụọ vootu ihe gbasara vootu a ka anyị na-echesi nso ụwa anyị enwetago opportunity ya abịago ọwụ na okweghị gị kpọọ anyị na phone all the media teams ha ncha niile nọ ya ụnụ nwa kpọọ m na phone mgbe o jikwa sọ ya wụlụ ọ na-enweta m leave ụlọ message uche ụnụ mana ife m na ụnụ na-eje since ụmụ Igbo ụmụ Biafra onye ọwụ na binye because ọnwụ niile eche dat na zoo ya emecha dị mma asị ka ọnwụ na ya dị mma ọ na-adị n'ọma since kedu ụlọ anyị na-elite n'obodo ahụ akpọrọ ya si ebe niile elela even na nwa na outside elechikwala anyị n'ụlọ laa ya outside ọya ka o ji awụ obodo ọwụ na ijene sọsọ ụmụ Igbo ka a na-egbu because elegofa were ọgana anyị were na-atụ mgbele ị na-afọ ebe a na-ekwu okwu ka esi enegotiate ọganụ ndị ụmụ Biafra ị na-asọ gịnị ka mgbele gịnị ka a na-azụ ịnọ ndụ mana inwe ọzọ onwe gị ụmụazị be anyị na-efuchasị a na-egbuchasị ha a na-ele odu ha na trela na-ebupụ werezie ha na Chineke ji wee gọzie wee nye ndị Fulani ayo ya agba nkịtị sọsọ ofufe ka enyi didobere ebe nọ vote binye je tụọ ya vote tụọ vote family gị make sure itiri aka n'obi CS emere mie o nwere somebody sendile m na-ege ọchịta ọkwuo m mana nke ahụ after ọnwụ na unu n'anya ife kedafa this nonsense man Kenneth Okonkwo kwuru yesterday ka ọ day before yesterday ya mama mgbe ekwuru okwu a ọnwụ na ya ife eme gị binye ọnwụ na ya ife eme gị binye ama m mgbe ihe ebinye mana Igbo ana m agwa unu ọ Biafra ana m agwa unu this is the last opportunity ana m ekwu na-ekwu all the time ọ bata obi the last opportunity ọnwụ na ime isi opportunity a Chineke ji wee ficha ya anya mmiri again mana we can never do anything again onye ọ na ime nne gị ka ị nwe na Biafra land ije kpọrọ ya ọwụ na ụmụnne gị ije kpọrọfa na anya all this DOS akpọsịa na family ha niile ha kpọsịa na family ha niile their general a na-akpọ Chinasa Nworu ọ kpọpụ na nne kpọpụ ụmụnne niile ọdụgoledi mana ka o mesara gịnị na-eme ha ncha niile na-akwa na-ebe maka gịnị maka afọ nke torobịa ti and otu aka ha esi na-ebe all the time so ụmụ Igbo ana m ayị unu niile ma nwoke ma nwaanyị onye ọsọkwa anya wụlụ get your vote ọwụ na ọnọdụ adịgogo tired bujira mmanụ unu niile adịgo tired get your vote onwere ụzọ anyị si eje na that your country called zoo bara anyị uru onwere any benefit anyị na-enweta na that country ọwụla ọkụkọ unu nwere anyị enwere mmiri anyị enwere unu ọgwụ anyị enwere anything unu fụ na port ka ụmụazị fụ ute eje n'ụlọ akwụkwọ ute kedu ife o gosiri unu na this 2024 ka ụmụazị secondary school ji ute eje school onye ka nji ju uwe anyanwụ si ya nwa gị ihe ekwe ka nwa gị were ute jee school o gosigo unu that na aton go automatically sign ka a na-enye anyị na-ekpe ekpere na-asị Chineke bịa nyere anyị aka ekpere anyị na-ekpe unu si na ọ na-awọk ọ na-awọk mana gị nwa na onwe gị ekpere ekpere ahụ ihe ama mgbe data ekpere ahụ wọk ị na-ayọ Chineke something ị na-enekwa anya mara mgbe Chineke zara gị ekpere Chineke anyị na-aza anyị ekpere na ị na-egosigasị anyị ị na-eme anyị na-afụ ihe na-emenụ ị na-eme anyị na-afụ plan ndị Fulani Chineke anyị wee nyekwa anyị wonderful leader ọrụ ọbata obie na-afụ ha before ha afụ anyị na-ebu ụzọ before ha ebu na-amụ ihe ha bụ n'obi before ha ekwupụta ya unu nwanwu ndị ụmụ Chinechukwu okike abịa unu nwanwu ụmụ ndị mbụ na ndị ekele ka unu last 3 weeks ago ka ndị onye Fulani je inside the chapel ebe anyị na-akpọku Chukwu the most ebe dị holy n'ime unu ka chapel wee gbuo nwatakịrị ndị ụka ma fada nọ n'ime unu ụka were mmiri wee sachapụ ọbara nwatakịrị ọsịsọ si ilu onye thank God na Chineke anyị si n'aka mmadụ wee gosi ihe na-eme up to today onwebeghị onye kwuru okwu bishọp ekwughị okwu fada ekwughị okwu ụkọchukwu ekwughị okwu nobody esili gị anyị echezogo Igbo ife nna anyị unu biko onye ọbụla binye asị na dat na ịnụ ịgba n'aka maka na ịgbala mmadụ n'aka today echi niile onye ọzọ nwere ike agba n'isi gị tie tụfie akwa enough is enough ike agwụna anyị niile anyị na-afụ ihe na-eme n'Enugu mana na-amara ka ọ na-eme n'Enugu ka ọ na-eme na Anambra onye ka m ji wee so onye na-ajụ nsị m onye ebe ka nwụsị na ụmụ onye Igbo agara m wee believe na Anambra believe n'Imo steeti believe n'Enugu steeti ihe believe wu ndị Igbo ada Igbo ka nwụ general oife nwe m ọnọdụ ụmụnne m biko ekwesịghị ịyọ biko m nwee believe na enwere ike ibinye na anyị unu biko ka unu jee tụọ vote afụrụ m aka ọrụ unu ụmụ Biafra onwe unu tụfuru ndụ tụtụrụ ọnwụ unu nwa ndụ nọ n'unu unu na-eme wonda maka unu nwa ike anyị ji aba na ọbata obi na-eme ọ na-agara ya ọfụma ọ na-amene ọ na-abasị ike unu nwa ndụ nọ n'ụlọ ya ka nna anyị unu si jisi n'ike unu eluzne hope kama unu ya eluz hope na abịa mmụọ because this pain unu nwa na-elesi ifie karịa anyị nwa alilia unu nwa na-elie karịa anyị nwa ahụ mgbu unu nwa na-enwe enweta karịa anyị nwa wee na anyị unu biko jenu cast a vote unu yere na ọbata obi aka menu ka o nwere ya isi because na ọsọ unu bịanụ unu bịa ụdachi na oyi enwe isi na oyi ya adịrị ya izi unu ekwere ka o siele ya ike o nwere ndị ka na-echesi na DOS kwere na ma na-emekwa nke DOS adị eme anything even na DOS ngwa agha all these governors and senators na-use wee na-egbu ụmụ anyị wee na-egbu nna anyị wee na-egbu nna anyị ha ncha niile ka ọbara n'aka ụmụnne m ọbata obi emechara n'ihe ihe niile o emela anyị o jiri anyị ogu n'ọfọ the only thing anyị eme we make sure that na anyị mere ife ọsọ anyị mee nwa mmadụ eme agwụọ na mmiri nkwukwu gwuo mmiri nta ebe anyị si bịa eteka and ebe o si wee pik anyị ficha anyị aja eteka anyị kwesịrị isi ya nna jisi ike na anyị kwụgo n'azụ anyị nwekwa ya n'azụ ahụ jọs ị na-ekwuso nsọ okwu anyị pụta ya sị ya esi anyị kwụgo n'azụ mba ọnwụ na isi a na-ekwu ya n'azụ ị bịa ya aka n'azụ ahụ mee ka ọ mara that yes na-ekwu ya n'azụ banye ime ihe ọnwụ na ọ si gị mee banye support this movement anyhow ịma ihe esi wee support ya ị nwere ike support by your money ị nwere ike support by inye aka vote go data send nyezike ndị mmadụ ha vote mere ndị enwe mobile phone nyere ha aka ha vote ụmụnne m biko ana m ayọ unu biko bidien nekwenu be anyị ka anyị na-elose all these useless people nwegasịrị ego onwekwa ndị ahụ even ego ha nwere unu isi anyị kafa ndị biba isi anyị ka anyị ha na-ele were na-aba ọgaranya onye ka o ji ahụ na-ekwu okwu nwa nke na-eghe ọnụ anaghị niile anasị anaghị ya enwe ọzụkwa ana na-akwarisi unu anyị enwe ọzọ unu na-ese ndị anyị na GP camp na people ndu kwesịrị protect ichekwa ya echekwa na ndị ahụ je ewu ndu ya ekwuru anyị ọnụ anyị ka ha were binye ebe kedu afọ this guy Kenneth Okonkwo kpọrọ Biafra a small place nna ọwụ that na nke a ka nọrọ yesterday watch this thing ajụgburu m nọluana jugodo onwe m ajụjụ negodo onwe m anya sị na m egu mekaba ọnụ ndụ maka gịnị ka o ji nwee ike ikwusochi okwu because of nkwa ekweli ya because na remember na nwoke onye Fulani si na ọnwụ na-ema na ndị Igbo laikili ego eyela ha anụ ọgụ Biafra and ya ka ha na practice now hence na ị chọrọ ya enyere gị ego agwa gị ife ihe eme agba agụ ndụ hence that na ya agwa gị ife ihe emere fa ikwuo ya applies agba agụ ndụ and ihe emezu that iwu ka ọwụ and ya agbago ndụ na ewe that ya like ndị mmadụ nụ ndị mmadụ fụ ife ime ọ keji all of them ụmụ Igbo onwere ife nwere ike idofe ya ahụ ahụhụ nwere onwe onwe ike ife nwere ike idofe ya ahụ ahụhụ isi n'aka ndị Fulani pụọ n'ọnụ onwe anyị o ya akara anyị mma ndụ ya akara anyị izi mmiri anyị enwe ọkụ anyị enwe everything mmadụ ji ebi ndụ and mara na amara datara mmadụ nwee ife ọ na-alụ owu na obodo dị mma mmadụ nwee ife ọ na-alụ onwe onye na-echezi echiche ijebu nwanne no ihe nwekwe ntanyị na ebe ije chọọ ọnọbata ike agwụ gị bifo icheta onye ihe ejem ihe ọjọọ ụlọ eburu gị otu obodo si wee dị otu obodo kwesịrị isi wee dị ebi m obodo onye ọzọ enwere freedom ana m ebijebe ọnwụ na asọrọ m ana m eme ihe ọnwụ na asọrọ m adị m atụ egwu kedizi ka m esi ihe anata na mbara be nna m mbata na mbara be nna m ana m ezo onye ka o ji ahụ mfụcha ụmụazị be anyị ndị n'obodo oyibo fụcha nnọọ their life ike ụwa agụ m asị m kedu ibe ha na-eche obodo oyibo ahụghị Holland enyegodi gị nationality ọ na pepa n'akwụkwọ onwere ife emechiche recognize agaghị onye obodo ahụ stranger ka ewu o nwere ihe ya wụ ọda ịmadat na onye ọbịa biko na ụmụnne m ọ na mnecha nnọọ Canada these people ana m asa ebe ka a na-eje na ịkpachala ego ụlọ ọgaranya n'obodo onye ọzọ na ịkpala ego ahụ na mbara be gị bie nya o nwere age ọ na-awa eruo ọ naghị adịzi mma ibita nshi old age ikwesịrị ịnọ na mbara be gị na-agba ndị gburugburu okirikiri na-aka ife na gị na-akpụ ife na ụtụtụ obodo ịpụta na mbara be gị n'ofe ikuku ndụ onwe ya galere ya nụ and na nweta ya joy na ije tụọ vote amazi nke anyị esi wee gwu n'okwu ịtụ vootu a ịtụ vootu anyị emezi n'osi na ntị nke abata osi na ntị nke apụọ because na one day ihe asọ ọgwụkwa na ịma ma ọkwa ma Biafra ya bịa nobody onwere onye nwere ike stop ya de nke ahụ na ndị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ọnwụ na osiri sọ ha mana ha na-ebe akwa do you know ọnwụ na ha lelize awalide Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ifele ha because na ha complete their mission and they have complete here. Hence no bato obi no. Also say we kai. So bato obi we can jaba. So bato obi the only hope Biafra way. And they make everything to support him. And the melee life for they are very easy. Biafrans, I am one enough. Enough. I am was hope. The only hope Biafrans will grant us your vote. They can told that your vote. Or when a Maroc is at and try and will contact me. One on a phone. One media team. High and yellow naka. Or two no sneddy. Oh, I want to leave on a message. Then we call you back. Please. May I will make me run it through your vote. Ask one and to vote because Emaraki is me. Ah, see, only excuse. Everybody will master will mobile. Oh, good in me. You told you not gonna come where say biko. You on your say biko. At all vote. Oh, ye meregie. Only if I didn't hear. On a boge. Mbamba na ebu manakite megi odisi. amụrụ nke anyị esi wee gwa unu ekwete biko sit at home ana m ekene the whole Biafrans na sit at home especially ụmụ Igbo because ndị Igbo ndị bu ya ibe n'isi ha nwa na sacrifice a lot. Ana m ekene unu niile jisi n'ike ụmụ ndị gboo oya dị mma wee na-ekene all our angels because adị m akpọ Biafran Liberation Army, I call them angels and all angels ka ahụ o nwere akụkọ mma akọrọ ihe somebody mmadụ sending onye ndị obodo jekwulu gọvanọ ka a mara ka e esi wee mee ndị Biafran Liberation Army, our angels wee kwe ha nkwa that na wee je meet gọvanọ with igwe obodo which na me play on nkịta wee je meet igwe obodo wee sị that na ya eweta dibịa ya aba n'ime ọbịa were ha anwụ ndị our angels esi n'ime ọbịa gbapụta gọvanọ wee bunye ha ego wee jee ya n'ime ọhịa kwanụ ka mmadụ na-afụ ihe na-eme na Biafra land na Igbo be nna enweje bu ihe ego ejuenuwe dibịa ya ha anwụ wuti egbe evu ha eluwe n'ime ọbịa wee ibe karịrị anụ ma dibịa ha anwụ ọsọ ma ndị bụ egbe ọsọ onweazị ihe ha mere yuzie unu ya awụ mbụ mgbe nna chọọchị ka nna ego ọchịta ọkwụ m so ụmụ ndị gboo ana m aya unu si binyenu n'oge luwo binyenu n'oge luwo ụmụ Igbo binyenu n'oge luwo oge anyị ji anaghị elu one ọwụ na ụnụ afụbe n'oge elugo unu afụ gị with ihe na-eme na unu afụgo na ha adịgo tired. We have a great leader and we have a great government, ministers, ndị ukwu ya na-azụ ndị na-eme ihe ọ na-eme na-enwere ya isi ụmụ Chineke ka ezi ife ọzọ unu na-anya ọ dịghị ka mgbe nke DOS unu fụrụ all our ministers onwere nke nọ underground onwere nke na hide ihe niile kwuru okwu ebe a today unu fụchara ihu ya ụmụnne m ana m ayọ unu si unu na-abighị na amazikọ m mbụ unu ya ebinye ọbata obi ya declare Biafra 2nd of December kuchi nna ayọ Chineke ọdụ nke ya wule echi niile eziokwu ka m gwara unu and mma like ka iti aka n'obi si yes na your vote count that day ana mgbe a na-akpọ result mgbe a na-account the vote mma like isi yes na akpọ na my own na nke m dị iti aka n'obi si yes I did it. For how many years ka ị na-eche this moment I have ya deny ya nenu deny ya na Chineke wee say no ụmụnne ụmụ na-ekpekarị na ka nyezi unu onye ya efiu na mmiri Chineke wee bulu ya ebunye anyị n'aka ọnwụ that na ya sị ya nwa m ọnna jisi ike unu ama that na unu amara ife unu na-eme unu egene ifu people ntị onwere ife ya emere unu ọnwụ na ha ya emere unu ihe niile gburu na Igbo ndị agha na-ekwu na onwere nke na-ekwu okwu onwere nke na-ekwu pim ha ncha niile mere ka ha na-anọ because any head ọnwụ na-egburu na local government ọnwụ na the chairman of that local government nwere ego a na-akwụ ya igwe obodo ahụ bụ onye ọnwụ na-egburu n'obodo igwe obodo ahụ nwere ego a na-akwụ ya kafe ejighị ekwu okwu egbuo mmadụ 5 o nwere ego a na-akwụ igwe obodo ahụ onye ha sign and onye ka o ji atọ ụtọ na anwụ na a na-egbu ụmụnne biko unu ekwere ka eji isi unu chụọ aja unu emene sit at home today asị m unu thank you menu nke echi niile karịa nke today onye ka iji esi gosi this useless people yes na ya go ready to go and not so the only person unu na-ege ntị the only person na command the only ọ na command na ọ na-agwụ because ọ bata obi adị command ife ọ na-ajụ ya agwụ ihe ya adịrị unu mma and also ya onye na-ekwu nke anyị na-anụ so ya deep leader anyị nwere na anyị na-afụ anya apart from our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ha tinyere ebe enweghị ike imenwe ihe ọnwụ onye eme Chineke wee gọzie anyị biko na ụmụnne m onye ọnwụ na-binye eji cast ya vote ya sonsia ife nidide make sure na iso n'ife a na-eme tie aka n'obi si yes I did it ọ na nne enwe m anya na onwe m anya na asị m Chineke thank God we na-ayọkwa ya sị biko Chukwu mee ka m kwụrụ ebe ahụ si m kwụrụ until the last day and I'm that na mmemme and I'm that no ihe ka onye ọnwụ na kwesịrị ikwu ana m ekene unu niile ụmụ Igbo so unu jisi ike na mmeri ya awụ nke anyị alịlị ya atọ bibe anya mmiri ya kwụsị one day with joy and ohe etezi aka don't Jisinike. Thank you very much. Thank you, my minister.
Thank you very much. Biko Nomo Biafra, can we clap for our participants, the presenters? They did awesome. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you.
Thank you
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Now,
Thank you.
Honorable Abi, you take the center stage. Biafrans, now Honorable Abi will demonstrate again for people that have not voted, or for those of you that have voted but may have forgotten how to vote, or for those of you that have voted but voted during the first wave of voting. We've made some modifications, and our Honorable Abi will do the demonstration right now. Thank you, Abi.
Thank you so much, Professor Choma. Thank you, Biafrans all over the world. Thank you, our media team. Thank you, all the cabinet members that are present here. And my big respect to our PM, and I thank him also so much for everything he's doing for Biafrans. Before I start, on this 3-day, I want to say regarding this 3-day sit-at-home civil defense, you know, it will be very important when we use these 3 days to honor our brave heroes and heroines who sacrificed their lives for Biafran's freedom. And as we remember their courage, let's honor their legacy as well by participating in the ongoing self-referendum. So your vote is a powerful tribute to their sacrifice and a crucial steps achieving the freedom they fought for. Together, let's make their dreams a reality. Thank you. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that I can take you through the voting process. Thank you. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Well, for those that haven't voted before, so this is how for homeland, Biafrans that reside in homeland and also in a Nigeria diaspora. So this is the voting card. So all you actually need to do when you don't have smartphones, you just fill in your name and surname here, and you fill in your state, and then your year of birth. So you then say yes, you voted for Biafra, or you can say no. But of course, we want your yes. So, link for uploading voters card, you need to log in. This applies for those that will uploading the voters card. So when you click on the link, you log in, and then it's going to take you to this page. So when you get here, you see the United States of Biafra, upload the voters card. And then, of course, you have to be 18 years and above to vote. So below 18 is not allowed. So now you can check this here, your email. So now, if you don't know your
Obi,
state
can you hear me?
in 40
Obi,
states
can you hear
of
me?
Biafra.
Obi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Obi, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you have to share the next screen because when you click on this link, with the hyperlocation, it went to the other.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay. I have to do like this. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so then we are here, and then it says the United States of Biafra upload the voter's card. And like I said, you have to be 18 years and above to vote. So once you get here, you check this box. If you don't know your state within the 40 states of Biafra, you can see them here in advance. So you look at them, then you know where your state falls in, and you take it with you. So here I ask you, I confirm that I'm 18 years of age and above. You say yes. And then here it says, I confirm that I have not voted before and that this is my first time. So because if you have voted before, you don't need to vote again. And then you say yes, you confirm. And here it's gonna ask you, what is your name? And say Obi, your surname, just put Obi, of course. And your state, Enugu here. And you can say, put your village name there. And you click on next. So next is gonna ask you to upload the voter's card. So here, when you click it, it's gonna take you to your phone or your computer where you're going to attach the voter's card and you submit. That's it. So it's not a rocket science, it's not difficult, it's just as simple as it can be. So that is the voter's card for uploading voter's card for homeland Biafrans. So if you, for any reason, you make mistake or you think what you did was not okay, you can also clear the form here. Ask you, are you sure you want to clear the form? You say clear form. And then you can start all over again. So that is how we work. So I'm gonna go away from here. Go back to where we were. So having done that, and now we'll move forward to links for filling in digital voters card. This is for Biafrans in diaspora, for everyone that has smartphones. It's easy to vote online, actually. So the online voting, I am gonna go there. Of course, it's gonna be the same thing. No. Let me see. So this is the United States of Biafra second phase of referendum voting. So when you open this, you see the 40 state as well. And then it's gonna ask you, confirm if you're 18, you say yes, you confirm. Here also, it's gonna ask if you have voted before. You can say no, I confirm if you haven't. And then it's gonna bring you, when you click next, it's gonna bring you to the overview. Here, the overview will tell you about the privacy and the confidentiality. So you know how the government intend to will deal with your data. Here it tells you how government is doing everything to protect your data because it's important. Information is power. So the overview will also tell you why you need to vote. So when you have read all this, and then you see voters' eligibility and requirements, there it says you must be a Biafra by birth, born of mother and of father who themselves are Biafrans. So the second one, that is, you must be 18 years and older, and you know your state. So when you are sure of these things, then you continue. And here it says the Biafra Republic government in exile makes voting easy, fair, and safe for all types of voters, including domestic Biafran residents in the homeland, diaspora within Nigeria, Biafrans residing in Nigeria. Diasporas outside Nigeria are Biafrans residing outside Nigeria. Brigade uses an invaluable system to ensure that everyone's voice is heard in this democratic process. Our liaison officials and media teams will provide actionable answers to Biafra voters who may have questions on how to complete their voting. So after you have read that information, you click on next. So next will bring you here where you tell if you're a boy or you're a girl. So if you're a girl, okay, me, I am a girl. So I choose female. And then I put my name. Just do like this. Year of birth, say 1960. I'm not born 1960. Just and then state. I say Enugu here, and then village. And then you click next. So when you click next, it's gonna bring you here. So this is a referendum proposal on the declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra. So here you can read the about the eligibility, the proposed declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. So after you have read, it's asking you here, are you gonna vote? So now what you're voting is here. This is where you say what you want to vote. If you want to vote for Biafra, you want to, go live in a country where you sleep with your two eyes and you don't have to worry if your door is open. And if you want to vote for a land where you have basic amenities for life, then you click yes. And then here says, I confirm that the above information is true. So because you have to confirm that the information you provided, they are true, you say yes if they are true. And then here you have that you authorize the Biafra Republic government in exile to include this vote in this democratic process. So you are now giving the government the power to include your vote, because your vote is your voice, which speaks for you. So you authorize the government to include your vote. And then you submit. I won't click submit because I have voted already. So you submit, and that's it, voila. So of course, again, if you make a mistake, you can always say clear form. Ask you, are you sure you want to clear this form? You clear it, and then you can start all over again. So that's it on this one, online voting. So sec. So after that, After you have voted, and then you know you have done your own part to restore our dear nation. That is all you have to do. It doesn't cost you any money, nothing, just a little bit effort. If our forefathers, they had to do this, just that, to get their freedom, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, but now it is on us to carry out that duty. And by God's grace, everything is going well. So if you have additional questions, then you can chat with us on BSA related issues. You can use this link. And if you have a question, you can also chat with us on the Telegram, or you can also follow us on Twitter, on X, on our X handle. So if you're a patriotic Biafrans, you are voting in this self-referendum. Patriotic Biafrans are also applying for their ID cards. So the question you need to ask yourself is, are you a patriotic Biafrans? So if you are, then you go vote and get your ID card. Once again, remember, tomorrow, 30th of May, Vote for Your Freedom in tribute to Biafra heroes continues as well. Time will be 8 p.m. Biafra time. And then on the 31st, we're also going to be there. For question and answers, time will be 7 p.m. Biafra time. Please don't miss it. So for tomorrow, after p.m., and then we just continue. So that is the end of this slide. And I thank you so much, Biafrans. And I appreciate you for taking your time, this many hours, sitting here with us, you know, paying attention. It's not easy. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to meet each and every one of you in Biafra land, because that is where everything is going to go down. So I thank you for tonight. And I say, may Chukwu Kikabiyama go with you wherever you come from. As you're going, you go in peace and go with joy. Thank you so much. And good night from here.
Thank you so much. And I am sure Biafrans paid attention, and please send us your questions, as she said. Now we go to Honorable Uche for concluding remarks. Honorable Uche, the mic is yours.
Yes, thank you, Professor Chua. Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, the Prime Minister, and good evening, all the ministers and cabinet members present here. Thank you very much, Professor Chuma, for that wonderful presentation, and all those who have spoken here. You all have spoken well. We are now showing how we can collectively pursue one goal, which is the restoration of Biafra. I thank you all for participating also in this process, and we are here to ensure that this Biafra becomes a reality. So we urge everybody to please apply for your identification document, vote for Biafra. If you have not voted for your family members, contact them, collect their information with the authorization, and vote for them. This is a collective task. As you all can see, we are doing our own part, and your own part is to participate in the ongoing process. I don't want to take much of our time because the team have already done a very great presentation here, and the time is already getting very late. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody once again for participating here. And I think tomorrow we have an additional program which is coming up, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, and good night for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Honorable Minister. Your show.
I can't be more happy than having all of you doing what you know how to do best. And the Prime Minister wouldn't be super proud if you guys were not there to make the job easy for him. Having a viable team and a visionary and active one is what makes a government to give results that sparks people in high places. Honorable Obi, thank you so much. My Honorable Rep, Mazuche, thank you so much. And the amiable Professor, only your name alone tells of what you can deliver, Professor. Professora, you have done it in a professional way. Thank you. Biafrans are so proud of you. Let me lay context from the Caribbean representation today because I almost started shedding tears when I listened to her speak and when I also listened to the audio that came in. When the audio connected many dots of how our brothers and sisters have been shattered everywhere in the world, how we were taken in as slaves to build the Western world. And today our identity have been hidden. So it got me thinking, and I was a pharaoh. It also connected me to the Igbo landing of 18 something. There are more histories that have existed before even the Igbo landing, which our identity and heritage and existence has totally been bastardized. Our brothers and sisters from the Caribbean, we welcome your hands of fellowship, and we look forward to seeing you in full force. Thank you so much. It is in Africa that you will surely have your solace. It is specifically in Biafra that you will get what democracy speaks of. So come home. Like your representative said, come home. Because it is a long prophesied standard that has come to be. It may take long since our eternal leader, since when we heard that our name had existed 500 years ago. And if you ask a question, why did you tell us our name had existed in the map 500 years ago? It's because that is the latest map we could lay our hands on. So that means before generations that were able to lay hands on a map that carried Biafra 500 years ago, there had been other generations, and Biafra had existed long before then and still existing on the map. So what we were able to see is the ones that history was able to keep. And then our own eternal leader defended Biafra because the same genocidal tendencies of today, the same slaughter, Islamic jihad, is what stared everybody in the faces in the 60s. The butchering and the slaughter, the maiming, the desolation and destruction of lives and properties had been on. But we can't fold our arms to see our babies, children, women, and men cut to pieces while we say posterity lives in us. No, our forefathers fought because they didn't want to see our dead bodies littered on the ground. They said, instead of us to watch our babies cut off in our hands, it is better we fight to the last man standing. And that is why we fought. And the people that did this did not go back to sleep. After 50, after 60 years, they had to come back to continue what they started, which they could not succeed. There is something different in our own time, because our fathers did not have all they needed to make it be. And in our own time, we have men and women of steel and of gold that are able to stand the test of time. If we had the likes of the Prime Minister and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, with all the support that they have gathered in just 2-3 years, you would have understood what it had meant for Ojukwu to be in charge of the whole Eastern region for years as a governor, and then declaring Biafra. You would have understood that there's nothing that would have stopped you from getting Biafra. The media plays a vital role. That is why, as we gather here now, our voices are screamed out on different platforms. We want the world to hear and let it be on record that our leader cried, and our eternal leader cried, and our Prime Minister still cries out, advocate, yearning for negotiations and peace. Since those that doesn't want to negotiate for peace wants to come with aggression, they will get it back in thousand folds. We are not backing down because we are exercising our self-determination. Self-defense is our right, enshrined in all conventions that has been drafted by all the international criminals, be it AU, UN, America, UK, European Union, and all whatnot. They brought these conventions in. We did not bring them. And we will do nothing than to defend our motherland. The Prime Minister has put down his template for Biafra to be restored. The next thing we need to do is to make sure we make this work very easy for this team, because they have been working their ass off all night and day to make sure we have something to present. Today is 29, tomorrow we gather again, and next tomorrow we gather again. We call on all Biafrans to key in. We took time to listen to varieties of our languages in Biafra so that you will understand the diversity in the languages and the connectivity and why you need to embrace Biafra. That with all these diverse languages, we have one thing in common: a peace-loving people. People that want you to prosper and to live, and not the people that wants to cut your head off and to butcher you and to take over your lands. We go to places, what we want to do is to develop the places, to see that something comes out from where there is nothing. That's what the international community are happy of, seeing us and giving us enabling environment in where we are. If not, who would have allowed Biafrans to toil in their ground, in the diaspora? These are professors on the screen. They scale through in another man's land, and then they are making exploits. They are contributing to the economy of those countries. If they were terrorists and if they were nothing to write home about, how will the countries of their residents inculcate them into their system? These are the things you need to understand. The Biafran people are people that have what it takes to give you the way forward. We call on all Biafrans to please, as we have spoken in our different languages, let it sink in, and let the voting also be done in our different languages, so that Mama and Papa will not say, I did not understand the grammar of Oyibo man. No, we need to understand it and speak it and explain it in our mother tongue, because that is our own. There are words you cannot explain in English that are botanically your languages in your communities, because it is a borrowed language, English, so you cannot interpret everything finished. And they too cannot also tell you everything finished in their English. We thank the Biafran people. We thank our Prime Minister for making us to be who we are, because without him, all of us wouldn't be smiling here now, and we wouldn't be this courageous. We remember when our Supreme Leader was kidnapped, and then misinformation and disinformation videos came out from BBC. The media team were shrinked off, and then many ran, they took heels, and then we don't see them again. And then many started aligning with One Nigeria and working with One Nigeria. The fear of being able to start. So when there is consistency, and when you have a leader that shows you the way with the template, you will be proud and bold enough to do more. That is why today you can see big professors. We find past Oyibo people. Our professors are wonderful. And what they deliver, Biafrans will keep on clapping for you. Please, Biafran people, unmute yourselves and give a hand of applause to all our wonderful ministers that have made this possible today. Because tomorrow we come back here. Everyone can unmute, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. This is wonderful.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Professor
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank
you. God bless you all.
Thank you. God bless
See you guys.
everyone of you.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Sound Christ bless you.
Thank you. You know, there's something remarkable about this team that you have here. America and European and UK are able to avoid their communities of corruption and terrorism, even if they cannot take it out 100%. They are able to do that because of what? A database system that these wonderful people that are on the screen here are built up. They did not hire Oyibo man to build it up. But this professor, Truman, where you see here, this Obis with Obi, where they here, this Mazuche, where they here, this Mazi Godswill and Mazi Praise, all of them, and Ijoma, they have been doing a lot of work. Building a database system from the scratch with the Biafran people. And we are already anticipating how to expunge terrorists from Biafra land when we restore Biafra. These are the importance of having this database system, taking your data down, casting a vote in a well-digitalized system that there is transparency. Like the photos they showed you before in Biafra land. You didn't see vote buying. You didn't see ballot snatching. You didn't see people crying that 100 people went to the polling unit and then 50 went back. Why bullet cut off 50? No. Everything were done peacefully. And some people may even be asking, where is the polling unit? The polling unit is in your house. You are the one that is establishing the polling unit. That is one thing you need to know. If you sit down, you see your community that people are not being rampant on the voting. You now start making your house to be a polling unit. Go and print the paper out. Call some people, let us start doing this thing. It is our Biafra, your Biafra, my Biafra,
Yes.
and we Biafra. If you know this, didn't they?
Exactly.
If you know this, he didn't do. You, Professor. Thank
Oh, Minister of Information, you are awesome.
Thank
We
you
can
so much,
ask for
Mazi
anything
Sanu.
better than you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Dear
much.
friends, tomorrow, do not miss it. You will have the front seat listening to our most esteemed veteran. He's going to address us tomorrow. So don't miss any part of it. Thank you very
Professor,
much.
Professor, let me appreciate my wonderful team that is making the things happen, because without them, we no go there where we did now.
Absolutely.
Where are they?
Absolutely.
Where are
I'm
Where are
looking
they?
at Van right now.
Where are they?
Thank
I
you
beg,
guys so much, really.
if spotlight don't allow you reach everywhere, no vex, so because I want all the team to be on the spotlight. But if the spotlight no carry everybody, no crucify me tomorrow, I go buy you beer. So these are the people that their cameras are on. So I appreciate all of you. I see other Mark Ugo, the Biafra Unite, Osai Bright Becky, my Minister 247, my Honorable Minister Ajare Bam Bam Bam. You guys are the powerhouse that is making things happen, and many more that are not on the camera.
Thank you
So
guys
we
so much.
appreciate you all.
Thank
Let the
you.
fire continue to burn.
Thank you guys so much.
Let the fire continue.
We
Let's
appreciate
continue.
you
Let's
guys.
continue. Let's continue. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Professor. Over to you as you draw the curtain, please.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You guys did it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Can I ask a question, please?
That is up to the Minister of Information. Our job is done. Minister, over
Hey,
to you.
Professor, how many minutes do you have?
We are closed.
I just want to ask, is it the same link for tomorrow?
Yes, but it's gonna be updated by the minister. So
Okay,
a new
that's all I
link
want.
will be posted. However,
Okay.
if that new link doesn't work, use the same. It's still the same link. Title will be changed.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Thank you, Professor. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you, Professor Thomas.
Hey,
Thank you.
go to sleep. Sleep well.
Good
Sleep
night,
well.
everyone. Good
Good night.
night.
Thank you. Thank you.